What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C-VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR talk show that airs live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We broadcast simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, maybe the multiverse. We have no idea. But if you cannot catch us live, remember you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. Thank you for being here. We are glad we are back at our normally new scheduled time. We have an amazing show planned for you guys tonight. But before we go any further, let me say hello to my partner from the great Canadian Northwest. He's the apple of my eye. He's the hero on the big screen and beyond. He's feeling the vibe, and he's always elite. He's a huge fan of pie to the max. And he's always on a quest to be my favorite pro. Todd Jackson, what is going on, buddy?
Hi, diddly ho, diddly. That was pretty good. How long did that take you?
I'm particularly proud of that. About 4.5 minutes.
Really good. That's probably your best intro yet, for sure.
I came up with the apple of my eye one right away, and I said, now how do I figure out the rest of them? That took me a little bit of time, but not a lot. What's going on, man? You look like you're back home, happy, ready to roll?
I am. I'm back in my studio, got all my buttons and all my favorite things.
Baba Booey.
And ready to rock and roll.
Who doesn't love Baba Booey? I mean, really?
Really?
Come on. Yeah, so last time I saw you was last week. We were out in beautiful sunny Santa Clara, California at AWE.
We were. That was a whirlwind of a trip. I had just got back from Florida for a quick jaunt over there to see some buddies. I was home for a day and then off to California for AWE, and it's such a busy time. I didn't book enough time there, which I was upset about. But
well, that's the problem. Is like the show is the expo part of the show is only 2 days, and you have talks the other like couple of days too. And the problem with that was we had a major talk on Thursday that we needed to do, which happened to be the same day as the Meta Showcase. And then Nathy had expressed, an interest in coming on and talking to us. So you don't say no to Nathy. I'm like, hell yeah, come on, we'll do a live show. We weren't really planning to do a live show. So that show took up like all of our morning and afternoon that we would have been normally at the, at the expo. And then we had a talk that we had to give on, building community in VR.
By the time we got to the expo, we had like an hour to go over our presentation and make some tweaks to the slides and stuff, and stress a little bit about doing it, and and then go do it. As soon as we were done, the show closed, so we didn't get to go into the show floor, which sucked.
I know, right? I missed everything, bro.
And then I had to leave the next morning, so I didn't even get Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit of time on Friday, but nowhere near what I wanted to do. And then I jet set it out of there, man. I was like, me and Skiva and Alex got out of there on Friday night, headed to Denver, Todd, to do the VR ML Con, the last ever Echo VR tournament.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe it's over.
Yeah, it's over, man. I mean, the servers are up until, like for a little bit more, like a couple of weeks, but that was the last like tournament. And there's D. What is going on, D?
There's no more Echo VR.
I know, it was sad.
So sad.
Todd, I had this whole thing planned up about me going to Denver for the Echo thing, and I was going to say, and then I got to spend time with two of my favorite people, and you were going to bring in D, but Todd had
but Todd,
I couldn't let her wait anymore.
D, he had a premature adulation.
Oh my God! You know who else likes that?
My mom.
He's jumping the gun on me, man. He's jumping the gun on me. But yeah, so we got to myself and Alex and Skiva were in Denver, Colorado, to see the VRML Con, but mainly we were there to hang out with two amazing people, and that would be Roots and D. D, we hugged like a lot.
I know, it was so great. It was weird at first.
Jealous.
Not like weird, but I was nervous because we know each other like this. We talk all the time, we play stuff, but it was just like that new part, So
it is.
But it was cool. Oh. It was all over once I got the hugs.
Oh God, yeah, it was amazing. You got a chance to come out and hang out with us and hang out for the VRML Con. Got to watch some. You guys got a chance to watch the Blast On tournament?
Blast On and Ultimex.
Yes. So I was a fan of both. Blast On was great, but Ultimex got me like really excited watching during that thing, right?
That one team, holy dude,
Awesome.
almost complete like blowout, like all 5 games except for like 1?
Wow.
Yeah. And that kind of happened like that for the Echo tournament too. So the Echo tournament was the next day. Roots and D couldn't make it up for that one because you guys were.
Uh-oh.
Not frozen.
He's got
I
janky
think he
Canadian
was
internet in
going
his
for with
Florida.
that was it takes typically about an hour and 20 to get to Denver from where we're at.
Right.
But it was raining that day,
So
that
you saw the
Saturday, so
Ultimex
it took over
thing
2
live.
hours to get there.
You saw the Ultimex thing live.
Yes, I saw
That's
Ultimex
cool.
live, and then like he was saying, Blast On. First time I've ever seen,
Like an
anything
esport,
like that in person.
right?
Holy cow! You're sitting there in the seats, and it's like, ooh, you almost got the car.
I know, right? It's super
It was
fun.
fun. It was
And you
super
can
fun.
kind of relate because you've been in the headset, so it's not like you're
Oh
just
God,
watching some
yeah,
guy play Fortnite. You're totally relating to what this guy's doing in his little, in
oh
his
yeah,
little bubble on the ground because he's got a, a stationary guardian or something set up. I'm sure something
right.
small, right?
And I saw one of the guys in Ultimex was using a Pro, um,
Oh,
Quest
Quest Pro,
Pro,
cool.
and I think, dude, even one of the other guys had the original freaking jock strap from the
No
Quest 2.
way.
Yeah, I'm like, how the hell are you playing this with that?
Wow, that's
It's kind of
crazy.
funny.
I wonder if there's a competition boost or like an advantage to having a Quest Pro.
I don't
Faster,
know.
better graphics. I don't know. Like you'd think they'd want to just keep it all the same.
Right. Well, I mean,
Uh,
they use their own personal headsets and everything, right? So I don't think it
oh, I see.
lends any technical um
Guess if they're
advantage,
all in the same family of headset,
Yeah, pretty
game's a game.
much.
Yeah. Cool. We got a $20 super chat from Classy Grandma. Just wanted to pop that out there. It says, "Get your butts home.
It's
Hey
classy.
D, love you guys." And
My mom!
who doesn't love my mom?
A lot of people love her.
Oh my god. I think it's hilarious that Eric's the one having janky internet problems today.
Right? It's just
So let's
us.
tease the games that we're going to give away because we're going to give away a bunch of stuff today.
Cool.
We are going to give out a key to the cabin on Quest. They've had tons of updates lately, and it looks like it's getting just better and better.
I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
need-
while since I played it too. Another one we're going to give out is a quest key for Barbaria. Probably one of my favorite side quest games. Like this game is so much fun. The perspective changes from when you're like in God mode, overseeing the world that you're kind of creating, to zooming into first person to first person beating up guys like you're in Gorn. The game is so much fun.
Yeah.
And we're going to give away a key that was donated by Mickey Burr. It is a Steam key to The Curious Tale of Stolen Pets. Another one of my favorite games. This is a game that I played that I didn't think I would like.
Really?
But, oh my God, is it ever cute.
How
Hey,
dare
Mickey
you
decided to show up for the show. Hey, buddy, how you
how
doing?
dare you kick me out of here?
I think that was your internets.
Yeah.
I think we had an
Janky Wi-Fi.
internet issue. Yeah, Wi-Fi jank.
Yeah.
Where did
We're
I
just
leave
going
off?
over
'Cause
the
I was like
keys
in
that
the
we're
middle of
giving
a
away
cool
tonight.
story.
It was us meeting up in Denver and the drive.
He's frozen again.
Oh, jeez. Just get him out of here. We got this, Todd.
All right. We were supposed to have some guests in tonight, but I don't think they're going to come.
Neither is Eric.
I don't think Eric's going to either.
Hmm.
That's funny. He just keeps freezing and sending me notes. Yeah, as Artful says in chat, it's the D and Todd show.
You got it.
Let's say hi to those in chat while we're waiting for Eric to sort out his internet problems. We've got, let's scroll up to the top here and see who showed up first. Looks like James showed up and claimed first, but he wasn't first. Oh, he's back.
Oh.
Maybe he's back.
I don't know. Maybe for a
For a little
second.
bit.
God damn it! What is going
Hurry
on
up.
here?
Get it all out.
Good.
I was about to say, where did I leave off when I froze the first time? Because I was in the middle of a great story about Echo, the Echo tournament.
I don't know. We've moved on. We were saying hi to chat.
Nice. Who's here? Tell me up. Get it to me.
Q Curator, Barebow Man's in chat. I don't know if you've seen Barebow Man's posts lately. He's been doing some TikToks about his weight loss journey. He's up to like 225 pounds or something he's lost in the last couple of years. It's unbelievable.
Damn, that's like a person.
Yeah, that's like a big person. Like, Jesus Christ.
Shit. How does somebody lose 225 pounds? I don't think he ever looked that big, did he?
I don't weigh 225 pounds, so you'd lose me. Like, I don't understand it. That to me is just amazing. It's amazing.
All right, so let me look. Let me look.
Okay.
I love saying hello to chat because I haven't seen anybody in a whole long time, so I want to like say hello to people. So, all right, awesome Tatum, Mind Jive, what is going on, guys? Did you guys do that shout out to $20 super chat to Classy Grandma? And what did she say? She said something cool. She says, "Get your butts home." Well, Todd's already home. Hey D, love you guys, and your mom or my mom,
My mom.
everybody's mom.
Everybody's mom.
Bluebell's here. Creeper Betty is here. Man, I miss Betty. We haven't played
right?
like anything. I haven't seen Betty. I haven't played any VR, man.
She didn't come to AWE, so we couldn't get her.
No, I know. Soon, Betty. Soon we'll do something. Jenna Sequa is here. Jenna was I saw Jenna make her debut
debut
on Let's Talk Oculus the day of the Meta Showcase, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was cool. Congratulations, Jenna. You did a great job from what I saw. Space Zen is in his ear. What's up, Void? Hussein X. Mr. Tasselhoff is here. What's up, Tass? Michelle B. Sin is back. Well, I haven't seen Sin is back in a while. What's up, man? Wolveraza. Sim is here. Eric is preparing for a rant. You can see it in his eyes. I am? Really? Guys, do you think I'm going to rant today?
I don't think there's going to be a need. Actually.
I don't know if your internet connection can handle it, dude.
Yeah, right.
I took my phone off of that same internet. I'm hoping that was it. Let's see what else. Echo into the Future is here. Whiny Witch. Let's see. Artful is here. What is up, Artful? How are you doing? I do have lots to say today. I'll say that. I don't know if it's going to strike me to like go on a rant, but I do have lots to say. Let's see. Techno Glitch is here. Who else? Damn, lots of people talking back and forth. Philosic says Eric is freezing. It's cold. I'm in Florida. Fourth Wall Breaker.
Hijet Gaming's in chat.
Hijet Gaming. What is going on, man? You know who else is here? I don't know if you did it already, but Orland Hooper's here, Todd.
Orland Hooper's jacked, yo.
He couldn't take that one away from you.
Damn right he is. He's so jacked. Kyle, Apple Vision Community Kitchens. Really? Nice. Very nice. Brand VR is here. We have another $5 donations from Classy Grandma that says, laugh out loud, welcome to Florida, Eric. Yeah, beautiful, sunny Tampa. Love Tampa.
With janky internet.
With janky internet. I know. So I will say this. I am from New York. I love New York. And I hate New York. I have a love-hate relationship. I love when I leave it. I hate when I go back to it. So I'll tell everybody I am here for only one day because tomorrow I am here to go view 6 houses, D.
Eric's buying 6 houses in Florida.
No, I'm not buying 6
rolling
houses.
in money.
I am here to look at 6 houses to possibly purchase one of them. But hopefully soon, our new home will be sunny, not exactly Tampa, Florida, but in that area. Let's see. Chatty is here. Awesome Tatum, Hussein X. I think I said all these people, but I'll say it again. Samson 143 is here. What is up, man? Goddess Robin is here. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? Mickey Burr is here. Let's see. Creeper Betty is here. She says, I miss you, Eric. She must not know me very well. D, do you miss me since I've been gone from Denver?
Of course I do, man.
Oh, VR Spry Guy is here. Traveling Man is here. Bacardi B. Alex VR is here. What's up, dude? Got to spend a whole bunch of time with Alex the last.
I met him too.
Yeah, you got to meet Alex too, and
Cool.
Skiva. What did you think? Is Skiva like bigger than you thought he was, D? Or
No,
about
I
the
knew
same?
he was giant, dude. You're taller than I expected. I knew you were tall, but damn.
I know, right? Everybody's tall, D.
Oh, no.
Everybody.
You're as awesome
Except
as
for
I
Alex.
expected you
Alex
were.
isn't tall.
No, Alex is not tall. He is awesome though, but he's just not tall though.
right.
Let's see. All right, if I missed anybody, I apologize. Sorry for this, for the freezing. Todd, lay it on us, brother. What do we got to give away on this fine Thursday evening?
We did that during the jank. We were giving away the cabin on Quest, Barbaria
Nice.
on Quest, and the Curious Case of Stolen Pets, donated by Mickey Burr for Steam.
Wow, and an Apple Vision Pro to one lucky person in chat tonight. Congratulations. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks, Steve, for
Don't take
donating that.
backsies.
That's awesome.
What?
That
No,
was so
sorry.
nice of you
How?
to say earlier in chat.
I
It says right here. I
know.
can see it.
No.
No?
That's awesome,
No.
D. That's a heck of a
No.
donation.
You're
No.
amazing.
Like I've said, that 3,500 is half a new inbox pinball machine. What I pick?
I
Pinball.
know. I know. All right, let's. I don't want to get in there yet because once we get into that, I'm sure that's going to pretty much dominate everything else. So let's recap a couple of other things that have been going on in the VR world. Is there anything else that's going on? Let's talk about Meta Showcase, because we really haven't had, the three of us had a chance to talk about Meta Showcase or the Quest 3 announcement since we were last together. So, D, what do you think of the Meta Showcase and the Quest 3 announcement?
Well, highlight that Quest 3, man. I've been waiting to see that, and
Quest 3 looks real affordable now at $500, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't see anybody bitching about the price anymore.
Nope.
Nope.
Too funny.
Yeah, no.
But what about the games? What was the game that like lit you on fire? Like, holy crap, that game's coming and I can't wait.
Let's see. Trying to think, because this was, when was it again? Last week?
It was last Thursday. So about a
Last
week.
Thursday.
It seems like forever ago.
I
because
know.
we've
That's
seen
what I'm
what's
trying to
happened
remember. I'm like,
since then. But yeah, I mean, really hasn't been that long. I mean, the problem is Apple has kind of overshadowed everything now and still Meta Thunder.
right.
What was the game list?
Because that's
Todd? Do you
all,
remember
when
the
I'm
game
thinking
list?
like,
Yeah, the game list was Assassin's Creed VR.
Big news. They didn't really show anything, though. Okay, that's what
No.
we knew it was coming. They said, but we are going to see that in the Ubisoft showcase coming up soon. So that's good
That's
news.
right. Asgard's Wrath 2.
Knew it was coming, but they showed a ton of this
footage.
game, which was fantastic. This game looks phenomenal. I can't wait. I mean, this D, you've never really played Asgard's Wrath, right?
right.
But you can now if you chose to. But Asgard's
Even if you
Wrath 2,
if you pre-ordered Asgard's Wrath 2, you'll get a key to Asgard's Wrath
For the
you can
first
play it.
yeah, I'm curious. Has anybody bought it? Like pre-ordered it?
I have not.
So I'll probably end up getting a copy of the game, right? Because we get a lot of keys. But whenever we do these things, we always miss out on any of the extras.
Yeah, because we don't get game keys.
So I went and pre-ordered. I went and pre-ordered it. I'm like, I don't care. Give me the key. I'll just give that away to somebody. But I'm going to go pre-order it.
So why did you have to pre-order it?
I pre-ordered it because you get a character skin in Population 1 that looks like freaking amazing.
Oh,
It's like a kick-ass character skin. You get 2 in-game special weapons in Asgard's Wrath.
I didn't know that
you
either.
can only get from the pre-order, and I think it's something else too. Like, oh, it's an environment for your Oculus home. It's an Asgard's Wrath environment. So I'm like, shit, man. It's expensive, but I'll just give the key away. Like when they give me, like I'll keep one of them. You know what I mean? So I don't. Like I pre-ordered the game. I'm not going to get the key, so I'll use that for my system. And then when they send me the key for Asgard's Wrath, I'll just give it away. Because I want all the extra shit, man. And not today. I don't even know if I'm going to go in and play Population 1. I haven't been in Population 1 in months. But
the home environment's cool.
Yeah, well, even if I want it. I don't care. Like, even if it's Population 1, I may not play it, but I want to say I have it.
You know what I'm saying? I need them all.
Yeah, I need them all. So, so does that make any difference for you guys? You gonna go pre-order it today?
I totally am now. I didn't know it gave you all those things. I don't need the key for Asgard's Wrath either, but
No.
I wish they would
I'll give
allow
that
you
away
to
to the
give that
Patreon.
key away. No, I don't think you can. I don't. I just think you lose it.
Oh, really?
I'm assuming so. I can't see where they give you. I didn't see a spot where they gave me a key. I assume it just opens up on your store. Anybody else
Well, you
pre-ordered
buy it
out
on the
there?
Meta store, and then it's available. It's a Steam key that opens up, so it
Oh,
must
it's
be.
not a Steam. No. It's not a Steam key. It's not a Steam game.
Oh,
Asgard's
right.
Wrath
It's an
is an Oculus
exclusive.
Studios exclusive.
That's
It's only a
right.
Rift game, so you don't get
That's
a key.
right.
It just opens it up on
Yep.
the Rift store. So, so I don't think you get the key. But I'd like to know, anybody in chat go and pre-order Asgard's Wrath? I mean,
Assassin 32 says he pre-ordered.
nice.
Brandon VR says he did.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted it for the first one. A lot of people didn't have the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle B says, $40. Wrath 1 is $40, so $60 for the both of them is a deal. Hell yeah, it is. Plus all the extra stuff you get.
Right. Yeah, totally worth it.
The Spry Guy says Guido pre-ordered it. I mean, this is a proper game, guys. This is a 60+ hour game.
Dude, I don't have that kind of time. You know how
No,
many
who
years that's
does?
going to take me to if I fight? No.
Stop playing Diablo 4, D, and maybe you'll have time.
She's like, don't say those words.
She's like, I ain't getting out of Diablo 4.
No, seriously. I've never played, just a quick little side note on that game. I won't mention it again for the rest of the night.
It's good.
I've never played any game in that series, but I am.
You've never played a
loving
Diablo
it.
game? Wow.
I played. I didn't play
is
anything but
fantastic.
2. I played Diablo 2 for. I got probably like 30 or 40 hours, maybe a little bit more in Diablo 2 with Roots and Radio Runt and Scion. We all played it for a while, but that was it for me. And I just don't have time, man. Like, the game looks cool. I watched Roots stream it, and I watched D play it. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's a cool game, but again, I don't have time to play VR. I don't want to put time into into a flat game. And I brought my Steam Deck with me on this trip, and you know how much time I played?
Zero. I knew it.
I just didn't have time. Like, I literally, this trip, I had no time. I played Ghost of Tabor like one time on the trip on my Quest Pro because I had my Quest Pro with me, and I played a couple of games that I needed to try for work for our business. But other than that, I just don't have time, man. I did on the plane. I watched 3 episodes of The Last of Us on the plane today from California to Tampa with my on my phone with my Roku Max glasses.
I need a pair of those, man. Those look so cool.
I'm gonna send you. I don't know if I'm gonna send them because I don't know how much it'll cost me to send them, but we'll figure it out. I'll try and get them to you, but I'm gonna send you the Roku Air. The 2 things. The Last of Us is freaking amazing. I'm only 3 episodes in, and I'm like,
you didn't watch it when it was airing?
Just wait 2 more episodes in. Oh my god!
I don't watch TV.
This whole series,
VR, dude. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like really into it now. Like, I'll probably try and get another episode in tonight. And 2, the Roku Max glasses. These things are not cheap. Okay, they're $450. But if you travel and you go anywhere or you do anything where you have to be like you don't want to watch a small screen somewhere, or you don't want to be on a plane watching your phone, this is the best things I've ever used. The screen is so crisp and clear. I mean, literally, it's like having a 80-inch screen in front of your face on a plane. You know what I mean? But you can still see. Like, the waitress is handing me a drink, and I'm like, I can see her. I don't have to take my glasses off. I can see her right through it, and I can. But when you keep your head still, you can focus, and the image is so crisp, and the way you can see through it just kind of goes away. And it does have blinders on it too. So if you do want to go full immersion, and put the blinders on so you can't see through into your own environment, you can do that. But I never needed to. It was so damn good, man. But yeah, I'm digging The Last of Us, guys. Really cool. I enjoyed that a lot.
Okay, let me go over the rest of this list of games for D so she can pick her favorite of the quest.
Do it up.
The Meta Showcase. So we had, let me start again. Assassin's Creed VR, Asgard's Wrath 2, Samba de Amigo.
Oh boy.
Is that your favorite game, D? I'm just excited that Sega game's coming to the Quest, so it's all good.
Who is
NFL Pro Era is getting a sequel. We don't know what it's called. Stranger Things VR is coming. They had a new gameplay trailer, which was kind of cool.
You play as Vecna, by the way.
You know, the bad guy. Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord. A lot of footage on that one now. I Expect You to Die 3.
That's a bit of a. I was shocked that game came out. I mean, it was such a long stretch between I Expect You to Die and I Expect You to Die 2. I was kind of
2 years.
shocked to see one already. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Silent Slayer: Vault of the Vampire.
Looks freaking cool, dude. Looks very.
This is the
cool.
one that they showed just a few seconds of clip, but vampire.
You're a vampire
whole
hunter.
new genre. This is cool.
Hell yeah.
Racket Club, the new game from Resolution Games. Super fun.
That is super fun. I got to tell you guys this. So myself and Skiva just had to make a trip. We just went from Denver after we left D and Roots. We had to go to Fresno, California, to go meet with a client. And the B&B that we stayed at in the backyard had a full size pickleball court.
No way.
It did. I swear to God. It was like the whole entire backyard was a pickleball court with like 10-foot like tall fences all the way around. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That is
I'll send
weird.
you guys pictures. Yeah, but yeah, Racket Club looks cool, man. I played
it's like
it.
pickleball, tennis mixed together. Vampire the Masquerade. This vampire one looked really good.
Yeah, this one
I'm
you play
excited about
as. This is Fast Travels Games. This is in that same universe as Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife. That whole whole Vampire Masquerade universe that Fast Travel is working with.
Right.
So this looks really cool. And this one you play as the vampire. You're killing people in this one.
Yeah. Arizona Sunshine 2.
Yep.
Looks good. You get a dog companion now, so you get a little pet that helps you fight.
You know who else likes a dog companion?
My mom.
Dungeons of Eternity is a new VR action RPG that you can play with your friends.
Yeah, it looked okay.
Looked interesting-ish.
Yep.
The Seventh Guest is headed to VR.
That looked good. I'm looking forward to that one.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of misty, so it's a puzzler.
Misty? It's kind of misty. So I was talking to Wes. So I was hoping this was going to be more like a Wanderer type game, but Wes says he's hearing that it's more like a spooky mist or a scary mist.
That's what I've been reading too.
I think I'm out now. I was in.
I don't think you're gonna like it.
I think I'm out.
And of course, Attack on Titan VR, which I think is gonna blow up. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I need to go watch some of Attack on Titan so I understand what the hell's going on. But yeah, what's with the giant, tall, naked people?
Those are Titans.
Why are they naked?
You have to go watch it. And Bulletstorm breathes new life into VR, and with their new VR title, which probably the highlight of the thing, if you ask me.
Yeah, me too. Cool. D Bulletstorm, come on, D Bulletstorm, sure. You're all in for this one, right?
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Hell yeah!
It looks like the same style of game as like After the Fall, where you're wave shooter, but you're upgrading guns and you're upgrading weapons, playing with your friends. It looks cool.
I see a VR with Jasmine in chat. What is up, Jazz? How are you doing? I think Jazz just got finished streaming some
Quantar.
She streamed Quantar yesterday, but just now, just before we started, or right when we started, she was streaming Pixel Ripped 1978.
Oh, look at you being all fancy.
Yeah. I actually have had access to this, or we have had access to this, Todd, for like 2 weeks. But I haven't had a chance to play it yet because I haven't been anywhere near my PlayStation. So as soon as I get home tomorrow, I will be going in to play, because everybody else will be able to next week. And there's some stuff in there that I think everybody's going to want to see.
Are we going to be able to post content?
Well, Jasmine did the stream. I have to look at my embargo to see what we can post, but I'll let you know after the show. I'll let you know after the show what we can do. Also, I'll say right now, Jazz, are you still in chat? Chat, you want to have your minds blown? Not next Thursday, but the Thursday after, we will have from Arvory Studios, the makers of Pixel Rip 1978, Anna Ribeiro in studio. Boom.
She's so cool.
She is the
That's gonna be so
coolest
much fun.
ever. She is an amazing woman in VR. She developed all the Pixel Rip games for Arvory. She's amazing. I cannot wait to talk to her. And I was like, we were talking back and forth, and I'm like, Anna, just come on Thursday. She's like, dude, it's launch day. I'm gonna be going nuts. She's like, I just can't do it. I'm like, all right, how about the week after? And she's like, I'm down 100%. So she will be with us live in studio to talk Pixel Rip 1978 and Atari and everything else that she is into because she's awesome.
I'm going to drop a link in chat as soon as I can find it. Didn't we do an interview? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Yeah, we did an interview with her at GDC, and Chatty said will she be wearing that nifty outfit, that cosplay outfit?
More than likely.
That would be sweet if she did. I wouldn't want to make her wear that
Right.
big heavy thing, but yeah, that'd be cool.
There, I dropped a link in chat to our interview with her, and it was super cool. It was unfortunate that we had to cut it short. We could have talked to them for hours, so I'm glad to on the show.
Literally, I was like, we had to go to another appointment, otherwise I would have stayed there for an hour. And she would, I think she would have talked for an hour. We were having so much fun. Her and Ricardo Eustace, also from Arbory. It was a really good interview. And we have a GC Diet Pepsi 13, the Game Cat, in chat.
We do.
What's going on, GC 13? What is up, Tiff? How are you doing? Who else? So some other people stopped in. Mepper has stopped in. What's up, Mepper? How you doing, man?
I think we got a Wes in chat.
Hey, what's up, Wes? How you doing, brother? Wes absolutely killing it out at GDC also, or at AWE. Had a good time. Todd, Wes, me, Skiva, Jasmine, and also one of our newest people that have joined the Impact Reality TV. If you guys know VR Central, Wise Director has joined Impact Reality on a full-time basis. So welcome aboard, Wise. Todd, we keep growing. We can't be stopped.
Impact That's right. Reality. We can't be stopped. It's super cool.
We are a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, it was super cool. Welcome, Wise. So yeah, I cannot wait to see Anna and Pixel Ripped coming soon.
Just getting the wheel ready because we're going to give away some games here in a second.
Let's do it, man. Wheel it. D, are we ready? We got stuff ready to go. All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah, she's good.
Yeah, let's do a game, because I think what we'll do is we'll talk quickly about the Quest 3, and then it's time to get to Apple, because I don't know. I haven't talked to Todd nor D since the announcement, and I don't know their feelings. But I'm gonna.
And I don't know yours. I purposely didn't watch the crewcast.
Yeah,
because I didn't want.
I will say this before I get into it, because there are some people out there that have heard me on the crewcast. I have taken a lot of time this last week since the announcement to go over a lot of things very carefully, to calm myself down, to make sure it's not, I wanted to go through things. So I do have thoughts that may be a little different than I did the other day. So I have thoughts.
Uh-oh, he's got thoughts.
Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
All right, we're going to give away a key to the cabin on Quest. Who will it be?
I think I need to put a light on out here. It's getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark, eh? Q Creator.
Nice. What was that for again?
The Cabin.
The Cabin. Very nice, man. Congratulations. Super awesome. I love that game. D, you still holding all those records in the Cabin?
I don't know. I was telling Todd earlier when you were frozen, I'm like, I haven't played that game in a long time.
You were on the top of every leaderboard.
I was.
Me and Todd got in there and we're like, holy crap, look at all these scores. We're like, no way we're catching these scores.
And we didn't.
No, we didn't. No. We were like, we're out of here. Yeah. Cool. Congratulations, Mike, on that awesome game. And if you want to get in and play some co-op, just hit Todd and D up. Or me.
Yeah.
I'll get in there.
I haven't played in a long time, so I need an excuse. Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's talk Quest 3 a little bit, guys, before we get into. Let's just all right, I won't even go there. Let's talk Quest 3. I have so many thoughts. I'm trying to like keep everything in order because I'm ready to just jump into this Apple thing like right freaking now, but I want to wait. Like I want to talk Quest 3 and I want to give Quest 3 its due because it was a bit, it came out, it was announced, they said it. Price, Todd, they gave price, which I didn't think they would do. My prediction was before the show that we will see an announcement and the name. They will say Quest 3 is coming. They won't give an exact date. They'll just say coming this fall, which they did. But I said they won't probably give a price, but they did. What do you guys think of the headset? What do you think of the price?
Do you go first?
The price I think is fine with it.
So
nothing.
Price wise, we're talking what, $499 and $599, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know if they've announced the $599 version. There's a $499.
So the $499 is only for the 128 gig, right?
Which is not going to happen. So
I have to assume there's a 256 version, is there not?
There has to be.
I did say starting at $499, so that leads me to believe there is a 512 gig version. Maybe they jumped to 1 terabyte. I don't know. Like SSDs are cheap, so why don't they put lots of drive space in there? I don't understand. But
they won't do that. I don't think they'll do that. MindJive says hopefully the 256 version is only $50 more, like the Quest 2. That would be cool. So $550 would be the price of a PlayStation VR 2. $550.
And you don't need a PlayStation. So yeah.
Right.
What about the headset itself? Are you guys happy with the headset? What we're looking, what they're touting in the headset, which we don't have a ton of information, but we have some.
Hey, any improvement from what I have now, I'll take it. At a reasonable price and not $3,500.
I don't know. For $500, you're getting more cameras for better tracking. You're getting an actual depth sensor. The color pass through from the reviews that I've been reading of people who have actually played or used it say that it's leaps and bounds better than the Quest 2s. I don't really see any drawbacks to it other than, it would have been nice to have a display port or something so that we could do uncompressed PCVR footage. That would have been nice. Obviously going to drive the price up if that happens. There's 40% thinner bullshit I don't really agree with.
What do you mean?
The 40% thinner only applies when the facial interface is not on the Quest. And I don't know anybody on the planet that uses a VR headset without a facial interface. So when the facial interface is on it, it's like 10% thinner.
Yeah. I mean, we know that the lenses are really a lot because they're using pancake lenses now, not
for sure.
Not
but the facial interface that comes with it is enormous.
Yeah.
But not a game changer. Like, so what? I don't have really a lot of problems with the size of the Quest 2, so it's not the end of the world for me.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, this headset's going to be amazing. I mean, it's right around the price I thought it was going to be. I'm curious to see what the more memory model is going to be. I mean, I need to see that, but to me, this is going to be the premier gaming headset. Moving forward between PlayStation VR 2 and the Quest 3. And the Quest 3 is great because it can, it's going to be able to play great PC VR. It's going to be able to play great standalone, and it's going to have something that no other headset has right now. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for things that no other headset has. Like every headset that we've seen come out in the last year and a half to 2 years hasn't had many things you can say no other headset has. Like maybe it says it does something better than another headset, but this actually has something that no other standalone headset has, and that is the XR2, the second generation XR2 chip. That's a big freaking deal, man. I mean, they're talking 50% more power of this chip, and tell me that's not going to be a huge deal for these developers when they're trying to get some of these, bigger, higher quality, more, graphical power games onto the headset.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And the fact that it's 120 hertz native is fantastic for developers as well as those of us enjoying the games that they're developing. The 4128 by 2200 resolution is leaps and bounds better than the Quest 2s. For $500, there's no question I will buy one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. Here's the question I have, and maybe I'll ask you this, D. But I don't know because you're in, right? Let me ask you this: Are you in? Are you
Are you
like
Yeah.
gonna
you
buy
just?
one?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm assuming,
absolutely.
like yeah, okay, because you have a Quest 2. You just bought a PlayStation VR 2.
Right.
You know, and you're not a person that's like I want to have every headset, or I need every headset. You're very happy with what you have,
Yeah, but if
but
I had the funds, would I have every headset?
right, yeah, of course. But you know, there's going to be people. I just don't know how many people that currently have a PlayStation VR or a Quest 2 that are going to be automatically day one. I need to go get the Quest 3. Now, will there be new people to VR that are like, yes, get me Quest 3 right now? Yes. Will there be somebody who's never done standalone that's a VR player, maybe a PC VR player that's never done standalone, that sees what is in this new Quest 3 and is like, yes, get me in there? I think we got those people. I'm just curious as to how many of the Quest 2 users are, yes, day one for $500. I'm getting this. What do you think? I am. I mean, I am too, of course, but we're like outliers. You can't go by us. I mean, it's crazy.
And I
But yeah,
have personally 4 friends that I've talked to in the last week that are all buying a Quest 3 when it comes out. They're all hooked.
Is he going to get one now?
I don't know if he's got a Quest 3 there. I'm gonna be pissed.
Lights. There we go.
No lights. Yeah. How about people in chat? Is there anyone in chat who has a Quest 2 and won't buy a Quest 3 because there's not that big of an upgrade? Guido says yes, day one he's gonna buy one.
it was getting scary out here, guys. I had to go turn the light on.
Je ne sais quoi says I'm not a yes on day one.
I get it. I get it. I mean, this is not an easy buy. I mean, especially if you already have a Quest 2 that you already paid like how much money for. And you got to remember the Quest 2 was definitely cheaper, but was it? I mean, you had to go buy a head strap. You had to probably go buy a battery solution. You had to go buy a new facial interface. You had to go buy a case or whatever, and grips for this and grips for that. So now none of that shit's gonna work. You know what I mean? I don't think any of that shit's gonna like carry over. I mean, maybe the grips do. I don't even think the grips do because there's no ring anymore. So
The
most
Pro
of the
grips
shit,
might fit it, but
maybe. I don't know how they're gonna go on. Maybe. But either way, I mean, most of the shit you have is not going to carry over. So what are you going to do with all that stuff? You're going to stick it in a box somewhere and you're done with it. So, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are just like, I just bought all this stuff a year ago or 2 years ago. I'm not ready to go and do this. And Meta has already announced every game that you can play that is coming out is going to be Quest 2 and Quest 3. So it's
Right.
not like you're going to miss anything. All you're going to miss is maybe some of the graphical fidelity that you can't get out of the other one, you know, and then some other perks that we see in this new headset.
and without question, I bet you there'll be some exclusives to Quest 3 coming in the new year. Like
Oh, it's going to happen. Yeah,
the
I mean,
launch titles are going to be cross-platform just so they don't piss off all the Quest 2 people. But there's going to be ones that are only Quest 3.
yeah, and remember this too. I do believe that even though it's still link cable, I do believe the compression is going to be greatly improved. You're going to see a better pass through of information for the link cable, and it's that data is going to be less compressed. So I think you're going to have a better signal coming through, or better.
What I'm hoping they do is they come out with some sort of, now people might hate me for saying this, but proprietary cable. Like Big Screen Beyond uses a fiber optic USB-C cable.
Mhm.
So they don't have to worry about compression on video signals but you can't just plug in any old cable. It's a very, very specific cable. But if it's that much of an improvement, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, give me a cable that gives me no compression. If that's the case with the big screen, if you can get that type of cable, I'm down with it. Or at least make it an option. Give me an option. Let me go get it if I want to go get it for sure. 100%, I'm down there. Mickey Burr says, I feel ripped off with the Quest Pro price drop, which was exactly the same amount of a Quest 3, but I'll most likely still buy it. I mean, I get it. The Quest Pro price drop pissed a lot of people off. I mean, Todd, you ended up getting something out of it though, right?
Of which, sorry?
The Quest Pro?
What do you mean, getting some out of it?
Didn't you get like a refund back from Meta?
Oh yeah, the It was available to everyone in North America anyway. I don't know about Europe, but when they announced the price drop of the Quest Pro, they announced that you could get $150 worth of Meta Store credit.
Nice. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. And they gave that to you?
I did. Yeah. Artful sent me a link. So I did the link thing and filled it all in. And yeah, right away, I got a $150 credit in my Meta Store for games and stuff. So
that's pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah. I was happy.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, it was so quick after the original price. So I get the breakdown there, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know what's going to be nice about the Quest Pro with the Quest 3? Because I'm going to use those goddamn controllers on my Quest 3. I can tell you that. Can't wait for that. I mean, these new controllers look good, and I'm curious to see how the tracking is on these Quest 3 controllers, because they look just like Quest Pro controllers, but we know they have no cameras and they have no chip in them. That's one of the biggest thing about the Quest Pro controllers. It's not just that they have cameras in them built into the controller. They have XR2 chips in each controller. That's why they're freaking $300.
Right.
There's actually built-in chips. They are the best tracked controllers I've ever seen, and that includes base station tracked headsets. These are the best controllers by far I've ever used.
But $300 though, man?
Oh no! Like, don't get me wrong, they're expensive, but I think when the Quest 3 comes out, if they run a deal and run those things at $200 or something like that, that's a steal. I would do it. If
That'd
you can do
be a little bit better, because I mean, a regular controller for like PlayStation and stuff like that, they're like $75-$80 now, for a controller. So VR controller at $100, not too far of a stretch, but
yeah, totally.
I'm curious as to see how these new controllers for the Quest 3 are, because we know that they are not. There's no cameras. There is no chips in them. They're using the light sensors that they used in the original, and just instead of being in the ring, they're actually in the face of the controller. I'm worried about occlusion, Todd. I mean, you have your fingers all over the tops of these things. So,
and what about putting on grips, because they covers up the tops? Like my Pro ones cover up at the top a little bit, so they stay on.
You won't be able to use something like that. I don't think it'll have to go around the rim of them. Loves when you go around the rim.
My mom.
Yes, she does. Todd, do we have some special guests with us just to say hi? Let's get into some stuff. There's been a new game that launched yesterday onto App Lab. That Todd, have you ever played Super Smash Brothers on Nintendo?
I have. I think everybody has.
Have you ever played Super Smash Brothers in VR?
I have not yet.
But you can.
But now I can.
Let's welcome in some special guests from the development studio, Pumpkin VR, behind the game Quantar that launched yesterday. What is up, Peter? How you doing, man?
Great. How are you guys?
Excellent.
Thanks for having me.
We're awesome. Problem. We're doing so great. I just want to say, first off, congratulations on putting this game out here. It's been a long time for you guys. Yes. I actually played Quantar. God, I think it was like a year. It might have been 2. It was not in this past Next Fest, Steam Next Fest. It was in the 2 years ago's Next Fest. I remember playing the original Quantar demo that completely blew me away. I think I had said at that time that it was like the best game I played during the entire Next Fest, because it was something that we just have never seen in VR before, and that was a third-person fighter, a brawler. And so let me just say, congratulations for putting that much time into this thing, all this time, and then finally launching the game to really great success so far.
Appreciate. Yeah, I think that's what was in the back in the time when the Quantar was still the PC version, like the PC VR version. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was cool back then. I mean, but it was so early on, but you can really see the progression now of the game. And Todd, have you had a chance to play it, or Dee, have you had a chance to check it out?
Nope, not yet.
There's so much in there now. Peter, tell us a little bit about like things that have changed, like in the progression of the development cycle, like since they originally came out as just a brawler. Sure. Like, tell us like all the social things now. Tell us about the brawling stuff. Tell us about everything that you can do in Quantar now. But here's the thing. Tell us first, what's the price? What's the
just
price?
give me a quick second. Like the post office, like man, just show up and I need.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Go for it real quick. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you guys. I'll
Right.
tell you guys. You go, Peter. You go do what you gotta do. I'll tell you. You want to know the price, Todd?
0.0.
I love when developers do this shit, man. They put stuff in there for zero. I mean, how
Free
great
keys
is it?
for everybody in chat.
That's it. Everybody gets D. Spin the wheel for everybody. Everybody gets a free key to Quantar tonight. Woohoo!
That's awesome. I got the trailer queued up as well.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah,
Peter.
that's too funny. Welcome back, Peter.
Yeah,
I know it's probably busy time in the offices there. Everybody scrambling with the launch. But yeah, we were just saying, just tell us a little bit about the development cycle from then until now of Quantar, and tell us all the new things that are in Quantar that everybody can go check out for free.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So the journey of building Quantar is like back in like 2018. That's like when we first have this idea of like building the Smash Bro like VR games, and we also research a lot from League of Legends. So like the ranking system and those like the Cold War comeback, like those material also is something we've been study a lot and try to put it in Quantar. And our company we call Pumpkin VR. We started at 2016, at the very beginning of the years. We come up more focus on location-based virtual reality. So like building a game for around like 10 minutes experience, and then licensing to our partner like Sega in Japan or Smilegate. They have like those like arcade shop.
Yeah.
So we're licensing our games for them to run the experience. And then like we figure like how about like we making the VR cabinet like with Quantar. So a little bit like Street Fighter.
Right.
Yeah, could be like Street Fighter, and then because the reason we think like this way, because like at 2018 or 19, there's not too many VR user because standalone headset is not coming out yet. So but we always want to have Quantar on the like online market, so for everyone to play it. But originally, like we want to start with offline first, and then move into online. So after we building the cabinet, we even built having an esport event like for Quantar. But then like
a great idea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Like a lot of players, they come up with a different way to play the game. So it's kind of like amazing. And then like there's a pandemic. Like the pandemic come, and then we said, okay, we should stop this like cabinet idea. Just move Quantar to online like right away. So and then like it took like a bunch of time because like we kind of have to come up with a new game structure, adding like social spaces and then marketplace and then more fun element for Quantar to be like more, so for player to willing to like stay more time in the games, not just like like fighting structure. So and then like we start that and then adding like more feature in Quantar. So after that, it's been like more like 2 years to have Quantar to be on standalone headset and also have all this mechanics inside the game. So that's pretty much like from the very beginning like till now. And now we just really focus on like how the a player feel about the games, and there is like any advice or there is like the player needed, and then we will start to discuss and try to put it in the games.
Nice. That's awesome. And when you listen to the community and do those things, it's a mark of a great developer who wants to hear what the community has to say and then try and do what you can to put some of those things in place. And we got some people in chat. VR with Jasmine is here, and I know Jasmine live streamed it yesterday, so I got a chance to watch her live stream it. And she wants to know how she gets. So we got some questions. There's a ton of questions in chat already.
Yeah, I'm tagging them here.
Let's see. Goddess Robin wants to know, how do you get the gummy bear? First off,
I think for gummy bear, if it's like if you play like around like 6 or 7 games, then you should able to receive the gummy get
It
the
unlocks.
gummy bear from the system. Yeah.
nice.
So we give away like 4 or 5 heroes like once you start like playing the game, but in
Right.
the process it's like game one first and then the second one. So I think like if you have like 5 or 6 match or maybe a match, and then you're able to receive the character, the gummy bear.
Right. And then we have another message from Philozix and says he says, "Can you pay for unlocks? So can you unlock characters or heroes during like a pay to play?"
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like you can definitely like find the gems and to unlock the character. We also have like a Prime and Ultimate edition for inside the games. Like you get like 4 exclusive character for that package. But yeah. So you can actually like gain the heroes more faster. And but the you still can earn the star coin like from the game, and we didn't like make it like really hard. It's actually kind of it's not that hard. I would say.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to pay if you don't want to. You could just play it for hours and hours and hours and just unlock them eventually. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, to having this like free to play, but we also don't want to make this game become like pay to win.
Right.
So
Right. Exactly.
that's definitely the thing we've been very focused on, to not making this game pay to win. You can pay it to probably like buy more skin for the
cosmetic
game.
upgrades and stuff when you
to show
that's
off.
always welcome.
Yeah,
right?
but for a lot of for heroes, for the cores, like you pretty much can by earning by playing the game, which is like use the star coin. Yeah.
Cool.
It's super cool. I mean, and the game itself is really deep. Like, I say it all the time. The best games out there are games that are approachable, so they're easy to get into, but they're like challenging to really master it and get really, really good at it. And that's kind of like what like a game like say like Super Smash Brothers is like, and that's kind of like what Quantar is like, because you can get into it and you can get into a match and you can start brawling like right away. You go through the tutorial quickly, you can actually get in there and really start feeling kind of like a badass or like a hero really quick. But to get really good at it, you're going to have to put some time in. You're going to have to work at it.
Exactly. Yeah. The idea is like I play a lot of like PvP games, right? Like I play like League of Legends for like 10 years, and I play like Epic like right now. So for PvP, for what I expect is I like this game. I want Quantar become like for people when they get like stressed up and then come back and then they just want to jump in to a game and then having the PvP experience, those like combat or like the
it's a good stress reliever.
Like right away.
And especially when you make it easy and you can just jump into the game really quick. You don't have to listen to a campaign or go on and on with stuff. You just load it up and start beating the crap out of people.
Yes. That's the idea for it, and then you kind of can play like every day, even like you haven't played for quite a long time, like, and you come back, still will be the same. The still will give you the same feeling like for like having fun in Quantar in this game.
Yeah, we got some more amazing questions from our chat. Like I'm not just saying it because they're my chat, but we have the smartest chat of any of these podcasts. I was gonna say it. I'll say it now. Even better than Jasmine's chat. We're smart. Our chat's way smarter. But Traveling Man asked a great question. Can you gift star coins and XP to other players?
Can you
could you gift it? Could you buy star coins for other players?
For other people?
Yeah. Not right now. Like not right now. We don't have the transaction between player to player right now.
But that's a cool idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a cool idea. And then that's we have been discussed this thing like before in our internal, like in our team. We actually like want to add in a lot of bunch of stuff, and this is definitely the one of the idea we want to add in as well, to able to, because I think like one also like, because this is also like I think Population 1 also doing this as well. Like you can invite player by, and then they will gain like coin from like inviting your
like
friends.
Referrals.
Yeah. I think that's also the mechanics we want to do it in Quantar, because I figure like VR, it's very, very related on a friend telling friends to come play the game. So this is definitely like something we want to add it at the future.
I think you should definitely should, because my entire chat wants to gift Jasmine coins so she can go get a gummy bear.
So she can get the gummy bear.
Absolutely. It's a cool idea, and I want to say that, you know, one of the greatest things about Quantar, number one, it is a brawler, so it is like, you know, there's a lot of skill involved in playing it, but it's a lot of fun to be played with your friends, because, you know, in the end, this is a multiplayer game. And I want to show this real quick, Todd. Can we? Because I want to, like, I think this trailer really gives you an idea of what it's like when you can have a social game like this to have fun, like with people. So let's run the launch trailer, Todd, if we can, for Quantar.
Let's do it.
Oh, nice one. Watch out, Taylor, behind you.
Got it.
I almost got you. There you go. Hey, watch out.
Help me, help me.
I'm coming. We're almost there. You can do it.
That looks so much fun.
So much fun. And Peter, download now. Those are the best words that people can see after a trailer like that, because it doesn't say go buy it now. It just says download now.
Yeah.
So everybody go download this right now. It's free. You can get in there and check it out and see if you like it. And if you like it, get in there and check some of this out and go buy Jasmine a gummy bear. So, Peter, the idea to make this a free game, was it always like an idea, let's make this a free game so we get as many people in there as possible, so we can make sure we have full lobbies and people can play with each other and make it a social thing? Or was it something you changed during the development cycle?
Yes, this like it's a very strong debate, like time to time, and happen like every weekend or month, or a season, like or we just like decided we want to like become a paid title, and then like we kind of decided I think we should like still go back to free to play. Like those discussion have been like come and goes, like before we I would say like 3 months before we want to launch the games. So yeah, the idea of to make it free to play, it's the purpose is just like really try to maximum the players as maximum as possible, because we figure if we make it as a paid title, probably won't have like so much too much, because like they will have the barrier for player to play Quantar, and this is a title we've been working on like so long. We just want to like share the love, share the games for for everyone, and plus we already making the in-game market inside the game, so we just figure let's just like go and then see how it goes. Like we're not sure like how will this work or not, but still like we want to have like a lot of player able to enjoy the games and play the games, and then we figure if we have like stable and keep growing community for the game, and then we should able to profit by that time. So that's pretty much that the like how we set up the final decision just to make this game as like free to play. Yeah.
I love it. Ali VR Port says it best. He goes, "I'll be right back. I'm going to download it right now."
Yep.
That's perfect. Perfect.
There's a great question from Technoglitch, though. Did you see that one?
I did. I was about to go there. Go ahead.
Will Quantar ever be an AR? It'd be cool playing it
Yeah,
on a real table.
so like, can we see the Quantar
Drop it on
Arena
my
on our
coffee
coffee
table.
table or like on our
Yeah,
kitchen table?
yeah. You know, like as pretty much as soon as like we see those like XR feature at the very beginning, like the Quest 2 or like Quest Pro have those feature, and we have this idea like right away. And this is definitely like something we want to try, but just like we're still finding out the mechanics from using this like technique combined with Quantar, because to have like character to fight on like on the table or something, that kind of like changing the like like the internet, it will be more like arcade stuff, right? Like, so more like if I'm home and then you guys like come visit, and then I'm able to like put it up and then have like we can all fighting it in our living room.
Yeah.
But then like, the connecting internet connecting structure kind of like changing, so we're not really sure like how to do that. But as soon as we figure out if there's a way, and I think that's definitely the function.
Definitely easier to do that when you're doing it over the internet, like between like me and Eric. But when we're in the same house, how do you match the maps together? And definitely some hurdles there for sure.
Well,
we'll probably like come up with like different like app or game, and then just focus on this. That probably will be easier here.
Absolutely. Yeah. Some more really great questions in chat. What was this one? This one was Quantar. What's the backstory of the name? This was funny because this is something that when we had met early on, that was one of the first questions that we had. I think either myself or Jasmine had asked the question. What's the significance of the name Quantar?
Okay. Quantar is actually like we take it from quantum, like the quantum, and the reason why like we kind of like make it our own word, and because we think this very like special game for us, and then have a lot of like innovative gameplay, and then we've been thinking about like how to make the like third person view work, or make the PvP combined with like a lot of like material such as like like marketplace, and then social hub, like all that. And for us, like it's from the development side, like it's always to thinking about a new way to making the game. So then we want to have a special name that represent the games for player, feel like, oh, this is something like we never see before. It's kind of same as us as well. So we kind of take it from Quantum and make it become like our own world Quantar.
I love it. It's cool. So good. And then one of the last things I want to ask you before we let you go, because I know you're super busy, is Artful had mentioned the football mode obviously takes its idea from Rocket League, but let's talk about some of the other things that are in Quantar besides just the brawling, because in the end, again, it is a social game. So when you go in, you kind of have like a lobby area where you can do other things, right? Besides go in and brawl.
Yeah. So the idea for us is we also want to become like the third person view, a third person playing type of function, third person view of like Rec Room. So Rec Room have a lot of like mini games, right? Like they have, and now they become crazy. They have actually like battle royale type of like mini games inside Rec Room. And so for us, like we figure like if we kind of like pretty much the same idea, but you can summon a hero, play in different mode. Like say we take it from like the soccer mode, we take it from Rocket League, or maybe like the MOBA, or maybe like different type of mode by using the character to fight with other players. So this is also like one of the goal we want to have, because like some of the fighting material we're not sure, but might be sometimes it might be too hardcore for some of the players. And so we also want to have like different mode, like such as soccer, or more like relaxed, like easy mode for player to relax, to join. They not really have to like very good at combat, but they still can enjoy in Quantar. So that's kind of the also this is like something we want to show to the players, to the audience. So the Quantar is not only just like focus on fighting, it's actually have a lot of like potential for player to have a different way to play in VR.
Cool.
Yeah,
I love it. It's such a good idea to give people other options and to, not going in and having to brawl every time, but going in to be
Yeah.
able to do something different and keep people in there. And a couple of more great questions or great points from people. D1360VR says more game modes for future DLC would be nice. So I'm sure you have a roadmap of what's coming for Quantar in the future. Can you give us an idea of? I know you just launched today or yesterday, but is there any plans or anything that anybody should be looking for soon?
yeah. For the thing we definitely will update will be like season. We will have like
Oh, cool.
every 2 months we'll have a new season. And every
Love that.
season will have like different topic. Try to make these games like more like alive and then more creative way inside the games. And also like we will launch like every new character every month. So like next month we'll launch a new character, and then next month. So that's something
Cool.
we will update at the future.
Awesome.
And beside that, there's like a lot of like different like function or mode we have been trying to test in our internal like development, like such as different game mode, or there's also we want to add like spectacular mode, like for players
Ooh.
just to watch the games and then not playing the game, and then just to just to hang out, like just watch other
Spectators.
people playing. Yeah. So
Cool.
this is also something we want to add in the game as well, because we figure like sometimes we just want to watch. So this is like couple things we want to add at the future for game development. Yeah.
I love it. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot coming. There's a lot to this game. You said it before. You said, esports and something that you had, were looking at earlier. And, I just envisioned so many things with this game. I envision them in a tournament style, a tournament elimination style thing, where you have like a double elimination maybe, and you can lose 2 matches. I mean, there's a lot you can see. I could see leagues forming here.
Yeah.
Go to the Quantar Discord, because your community manager in Discord is one of the best community managers that I've ever met. She is so good, and I can see her putting together, tons of like, tournaments and special playthroughs and live plays where people will be able to go in and do these things. And it's such a good idea. It's such a great game for doing something like that, where you have these like bracket style, maybe elimination style games. I think it would be so much fun for Quantar.
Yeah, definitely. Esport is definitely like something we really want to see. Like this can be happening in Quantar. The 2v2 mode, like the 2v2 mode, will create a lot of like different different way to play the games. Like if we run it before, we saw the player like there's a player like would choose like tanky character, other would choose like shooter. This type of like um, um, mechanics, like you can see when there's like start to have like people just like try to find a meta or this type of thing in Quantar. So yeah, this is definitely like something we're looking forward.
Yeah, I mean, this game is going to be around for a long time. I can tell everybody the commitment that your team has. I can see you guys are going to be working on this game and putting a lot into it. I'm really excited to do some of these. I would absolutely be down to doing some type of tournament with this, Todd, and getting our community involved. D, do you want to do a tournament? Me,
Sure.
you, Todd, we
Yeah.
get Alex, Skiba, and Jasmine. We all get in there and do a tournament for Quantar and see who comes
super
down on
cool.
top. I want a fatality or something. I want to be able to rip
moves.
somebody's spine out and like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the
We
gummy
got to
bear is
talk about
cool.
the giveaways they got going on right now too.
Yeah. Go ahead, Todd. You rock it.
They've got Quantar's got 2 giveaways going on right now. They've got a launch giveaway that I'm going to put a link into chat right now. This giveaway is going on for 10 more days, and it is for a what is it? What are you giving away in this one? A Quest Pro $100
Pro.
Steam gift cards.
Yeah.
And $7,200 in-game Galaxy gems. That's crazy.
That is an awesome giveaway. A freaking Quest Pro, Peter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. So
Good for you guys.
Todd, tell everybody how they can go do this giveaway and what they have to do to get as many entries as they can.
So it's a Gleam giveaway. I've put the link down in the chat. You have to download Quantar, obviously. Share with your friends. There's a couple retweet things. You can enter on Facebook. Join their Discord server. There is so many different ways to enter. Oh my gosh.
It's not all to one person, is it? Is it many different people or a couple of different people can win the prizes, or is it all to one person? Does one person win everything?
This is like a couple people can win. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like the grand prize is the Quest Pro, and somebody's going to win
$100 gift cards, a few of those.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. That makes sense.
Cool. And the more active you are on their Discord, you level up. And as you level up on their Discord server, you get more entries. Which is a great idea.
You got to enter this thing. Get yourself a Quest Pro, D.
That's crazy.
We also have another giveaway campaign. Like it's inside the game. When you log in, you will see like you level up till 10, and you got chance to win the vibration suit from Behaptics.
What? Right. Really? An X40
I just put a link to I put a link in the chat for that one as well. And within the first 2 weeks of launch, if you get yourself to level 10, you'll automatically be entered into winning either a Behaptics X40, a Behaptics X16, obscure style chest, which is assume in-game costume.
Yeah.
A bunch of Galaxy gems and 10 prizes of 10,000 star coins. Like they're giving away the farm here, buddy. This is amazing.
Awesome. I love it, man. That's awesome.
This is awesome.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. That's right.
It is, man. Well,
amazing.
Well, here's it is. Everybody
now I
go
gotta get to
download
level
the game.
10.
Yeah, everybody go download the game. Get yourselves to level 10. Get yourselves a chance to win this amazing stuff. Go do the Gleam giveaway for the Quest Pro. And again, just go play the game. It's going to be a lot of fun, and and support Pumpkin VR, because man, they've been putting a lot of time into VR games that we love. It's been a long time coming. And Peter, again, congratulations to you and your amazing team over there at Pumpkin VR, and I just can't wait to see what you guys do in the future. With this game or maybe some other games or maybe AR. I mean, big things to come from you guys, and thank you for spending some time with us tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for having me.
And yeah, you know what, somebody? We're giving away free games in chat for everybody. Everybody gets a free key to Pumpkin or to Quantar. Go get it right now. Go get it. Boom. All right, Peter. Thanks. Take it easy.
Thanks.
See you, Peter.
All right. See you.
Man, that's twice tonight. I gave away free keys to Quantar.
I know. You're amazing.
I'm a giver. I'm a giver, D. I'm a giver.
What a nice guy, right? Like so passionate about his game. I love that. So.
D, are you in for Quantar? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Kick your ass, D. I'm just saying. I'm putting it on the record right now.
Challenge. Sounds like a challenge.
Whatever.
D, do we have you for the whole night tonight?
Yes.
I saw that in chat. That she's hanging around.
Are you hanging?
I am.
So we get to talk. So you get to be here for this Apple Vision Pro discussion that we're about to have.
Yeah.
We're going to give a game away first, I think, before we do that. But do you want to say it? You want to make any announcements tonight?
Maybe I'll mention something about maybe starting the 29th. And every Thursday show after that, D's back full time, baby.
What?
D got a new schedule that starts that week. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off Thursdays. And then I'll work Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I got 4 10s.
Damn.
Cool.
Damn.
Heck yeah.
I didn't even know about this until Denver, and D was like, I have a secret.
I wasn't going to say nothing, but then you asked, and I couldn't hold it back no more.
I know, right? D was super excited. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we get full-time D starting the 29th of June. Everybody's excited. Everybody's congratulating you in chat. And you know who else wants a full-time D?
Baba Booey.
Yeah, he
You
does.
had to go and ruin the moment.
What? Ruin what? It's Baba Booey D.
It's Baba Booey. Come on. I just like Baba Booey.
Oh man, too funny. That was an awesome interview, man. Great team. Pumpkin VR. Quantar is a cool game, and it's freaking free, man. I love seeing games that are free that everybody can just go check out. So, all right, let's give a key away, and then let's talk some Pro, some Vision Pro.
Some Vision Pro.
I have thoughts, guys. I have lots of thoughts. I love the music.
This is for Barbaria, by the way.
Nice, Barbaria.
PDX.
Looks
How,
like
come,
it.
how, come, how come it's not for a Apple Vision Pro, Todd?
Because Dee said she didn't want to buy it anymore.
Yeah, right.
Anymore. Not in the first place. How about that?
She's like,
Congratulations,
never gonna
PDX VR, for a key to Barbaria. Super cool game if you haven't played it yet.
happen. Absolutely. Congratulations. Nice win. All right, guys. If you didn't see Todd's thumbnail, Quest 3 versus the Apple Vision Pro. It's the dumbest thumbnail I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yep.
And I absolutely love that Todd put it up there.
They could
So-
not be further from competition of each other.
All right, so let's get into this. Before I give any thoughts, or you give thoughts, or D gives thoughts, let's say this. Apple had their announcement on Monday, right? Monday? Yes.
Yes.
A long, drawn out, hour-plus thing that happened, and I'm like, guys, this is fantastic. I don't give two shits about anything Apple besides this headset. I could care less.
Yeah.
I am not in the Apple ecosystem in any way whatsoever. I hate iOS. I don't have an iPhone. I don't want an iPhone. I have an iPad in my house, and the only reason is because my daughter wants it. I never touched the damn thing. I had an iPhone years ago. I hate the iOS system. I am an Android, Samsung phone user. Hate anything Apple. Like, I could give two shits about that entire conference until they got to the end. Todd, are you an Apple iPhone user?
No. Nobody
Do
in
you
my
like-
family has anything to do with. Oh, actually, my wife has an iPhone.
Yeah. Do you have a MacBook or a MacBook Pro or
No.
Air?
I don't
D
even
or-
have an Apple ID.
No. Idea about what?
I had an iPhone. The last iPhone I had, I think, was a 6. I don't-
D, are you an
on it.
Apple person?
A little. I have a MacBook. Okay.
You do?
I do have a laptop.
Okay.
I used to have the phone, the watch, the laptop, all of it. You know, Apple. iPhone all the way. And then, came time for renewal with the phone, or you're eligible for an upgrade.
Right.
So I'm like, let me see what the other side's about.
You saw the light and came to the Android world.
I did for that year until I was eligible for another upgrade, and then I went back to Apple. But
Mhm.
then, after going back to Apple, I'm like, I kind of
Damn,
really don't
D.
like this anymore, So then the next year, the next time I was eligible for an upgrade, never
You
looked
switching-
back. Galaxy.
You switch sides more than Benedict Arnold.
Wow.
I had to check it out and make sure,
I'm with you. I'm down. I get it. Hey, look, there's a ton of Apple people out there, and I've had fun for years teasing the Apple people on how garbage it is, and you know what I mean. I just not in it. I don't like it. So
I was in Big Screen. I watched this Inside Big Screen with Michelle B. She came in.
Oh,
with
really?
me. I posted some comments into our Discord. Michelle showed
Nice.
up, so we watched it together. And the whole time they're talking about all these new functions and new features on the iPad and the iPhone. She's an Android user as well. And we were looking at each other like, Android's done that for like 6 years. Android's done that for like 3 years. Android's done that. All this shit that they say is new and exciting
Mhm.
has been done for a long time. Nothing new on the iPhone or the iPad impressed me whatsoever. The
until
MacBook, I might. We'll get to that.
until they got to the Apple Vision Pro.
Right.
So I don't know what you and D had to say. I will get it out of the way now because most of the people probably watch Crewcast, and I came out and I was very excited about this headset. This headset is extremely expensive. I get that. But I'm excited for a couple of reasons. Number one, we'll go over the specs and the hardware. But number two, I'm excited for what this does for us in the virtual reality or augmented reality landscape. This is big news. Again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. It's big news whether you're an Apple lover or hater. But I wasn't sure, Todd, because I came out of Monday's Crewcast with so many people messaging me, either personally messaging me or Facebook messaging me, calling me an Apple shill, or that I'm paid by Apple in some way, which is ridiculous, or that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, and then just other people in the
Really? Like, how many people have told you this?
Like, I had probably 20 DMs, I'm going to say, and then I put a couple of posts in our Facebook group that got insane numbers with
The same. I did the
like
same.
400 to 600 comments on each post, and people just being completely ignorant.
Yeah.
We'll go over that. But I wanted to, I said this, and there's even industry people that I know and trust that were like, don't get it. Don't get it at all. And I'm like, I said, am I this far off base? I'm like, did I fall into the hype train that sometimes I'll admit I fall into these things? Like, I get excited for hardware to the point where sometimes I don't take my time to see everything. So I said, look, okay, I am prone to these things. Let me take a minute. Let me take a pause. Let me not say anything else until I do a couple of things. I went and I rewatched the entire part of the conference with the Pro from start to finish. So I wanted to watch the whole thing over again. And then I went and watched every recording that I could on people that actually put their hands on this headset and talked about it. And there was some interesting, eye-opening things for me. So before you say what you thought and D say what you thought, I will come out and say that I've had a week to think about it. And now my opinion is absolutely fucking the same. This headset is freaking amazing. I'm not changing my mind. I am right. Everybody else is fucking wrong. I'm telling you right now. This headset is amazing. Now, don't tell me that this headset's not great. You can tell me it's too expensive and it doesn't make sense for people to buy. That's fine. Don't tell me this headset isn't a huge leap forward in virtual reality and augmented reality for us. And I did say virtual reality. Yeah, I know you don't see any VR games. Shut up. They're coming. All right. I don't want to hear it. And if I have to listen to another fucking person tell me that I can go buy 5 Quests, 5 Quests for one fucking Apple Vision Pro, what are you going to do with 5 Quests? You're going to jam them together and make a better headset? Does that make fucking sense? So you telling me you can go out and buy, I could go out and buy 20 of this or 20 of that. Does it make an Apple Vision Pro? No, it doesn't. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's like people freaking see stuff and they like their idiot button goes off, and then all of a sudden they start spouting out nonsense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like,
oh my God,
yeah,
Brad, you're awesome.
I could go buy 20 loaves of bread. Does it equal a steak? No. I can't mash up 20 loaves of bread and make them into a steak.
The vegans do it. Come on, are you sure?
You know, and then look, and then people are pissed off because they can't go buy it. I can't afford it, so I'm going to hate it. So I can't afford a Maserati, but does that mean the newest Maserati is a big piece of garbage? No. Todd, let's go over some of the stuff in this headset before we get to what you
Well, before we get too deep into the specs, when you first saw the presentation, what did you think? Did you think good for VR, and has your opinion changed?
It hasn't changed. I mean, I think any new tech, with anything that's, different, and better, improved, is good for all of VR and, AR.
Right.
Yeah, it's expensive AF.
Yeah, but take the price tag out of it, just for what
taking the price tag out of it, I am in need of an update to my Apple laptop. So I would consider it if it wasn't for the price.
Right. This is what I don't think people understand is Michelle can verify this because she was in there when I watched this at the beginning. I was watching it and I was thinking, this is not cool. This is not what I thought it was going to be. And the more I watched it, the more I was like, well, this is kind of cool. I'm not an Apple fan, but I kind of like that. Well, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. And then after the show, I started reading. Business Insider's website has so many articles on it. And of course, Upload and all the VR people have their opinions. And it's a fucking computer for your face. Like, this thing is mind-blowing.
No, Todd. Quest 2 does everything this does.
No,
this is what people are telling me. I'm not kidding.
I had the same. I didn't even notice you posted it until after I'd posted in our group, and I'd posted pretty much the same thing, and I got the same 700 comments of people saying, "What an idiot! Like, you can buy 10 of these. You can buy 4 big screen Beyonds." I'm like, yeah, but I can still hook to a computer, and it's totally irrelevant.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. It's like people see something that they can't get or they're not going to get. Like, why can't they just go, wow, this is an amazing piece of technology that's way overpriced that I can't use, And then like everybody's like,
is that not okay?
It doesn't do VR. I'm out.
Is
that what they said? Is that what Apple came out and said, that it doesn't do VR? Because I missed that part.
I'm pretty sure Rec Room's already announced that they've already made, and it's working on the Apple Vision Pro with no controllers, fully immersed in VR. For those of you who think you can't play VR. Like, this is a MacBook on your face. I don't understand why people don't get that. This is ridiculous. And I've been talking with Tribe Grey Wolf. He's been helping me with TikToks and helping me with video editing and helping me with camera stuff. And we've been talking for hours and hours and hours in the last couple of weeks. And he uses a Mac to do video editing because it's just that much better for that function. I could do it with an Apple Vision Pro and not a MacBook Pro. Sure. And now I'm editing all my videos in VR at like lightning speeds. To me, that gets me excited. I don't know about the rest of you.
And again, I get it. The price is
Don't
crazy.
tell my wife, because she already saw some of the comments on my Facebook page. She's like, "You're not buying one of those." I'm like, well, maybe.
You could sell your monitor and get one.
That's what everybody said. Sell your monitor, buy one. I'm like, nope, not doing that either. Can't play Call of Duty on it, so monitor stays.
Look, this thing is really ridiculously priced. It's a lot of money. But
it is.
If you add up everything that's in this headset, the price is right. It's
what if you put an M2 chip into a MacBook with the amount of memory and the drive size and the type of 4K screen without the R1 chip.
Yeah, you have an R1
your
chip.
$2,500 MacBook. So you throw the R1 chip on there, slap it on your face, and you control it with your hands, and people are surprised that it's $3,000 or $3,500 bucks. Come on,
Todd, it's got a wire that goes to a battery. I mean,
oh, that's right. Yeah, I got to put something in my pocket. Son of a bitch. Never mind. I changed my mind. It's a piece of garbage. I don't get it.
Oh man, I just don't understand people. Like, again, I'm not saying you have to love this headset, but you have to like at least be honest with yourself and say, this is a pretty amazing headset. Like, this is leaps and bounds better over anything that we've seen before. This is what they're calling this spatial computing, and I get it. I think it is, Todd. I think this is spatial computing.
It's exactly right.
Their description of this headset is right on. Like, it's got high-res panels. Let's go over some of this stuff. High-res panels, 23 million pixels over 2 micro LED panels. That's 11.5 million pixels per eye, bro.
It's a lot of
on a standalone headset on your face.
This is insane. So they didn't say what the pixels per panel are, but like if we break it down, I think Brad even said we're kind of assuming it's like 3840 by 3000 pixels panel per eye, something like that, right?
Yeah.
3840 by 3000. To give you an example, the big screen Beyond, which everybody's touting as one of the best headsets that anybody's put on their head now, is only 2560 by 2560.
Right.
Better
in a standalone headset.
It's got this 3-element lens system that Brad did let me know that is in many headsets. I think it's in the big screen Beyond, but it's a great system in this headset. It's got the SLAM cameras, Todd, the simultaneous localization mapping cameras that are built into this thing.
Right. That's the giant array of cameras in the front that make hand tracking the only need for controllers. You don't need controllers. There's so many fucking things looking at your hands that it should be perfect. Obviously, we haven't tried it, so we don't know. but the technology says it will be perfect. LiDAR scanning, so it scans your
Got
entire
LiDAR
environment
cameras.
constantly. Crazy.
It's got an OLED panel on the exterior display that represents your eye expressions and then uses ambient lighting to like let people know when you're in AR or VR.
Yeah.
That's incredible itself. It has its own freaking panel on the front of the headset.
Television on the front.
Yeah. I mean, it really is insane. And micro OLED.
And Brad says 2 cameras per eye for eye tracking. That's crazy.
Exactly. That's and they need it because what everything they're doing with this camera thing.
Yeah.
The LiDAR, and like we all say like LiDAR. Okay, LiDAR. LiDAR's a big freaking deal, man. You want to know how big of a deal LiDAR is? Skiba told me that with LiDAR cameras on this thing, you can scan your home environment and instantly download it into Neos.
With this headset or with
Like
LiDAR?
that, with LiDAR.
Yeah. At AWE, there was a dog that was running around, a robot dog. Cutest robot dog ever. Go to
It was
Z-Storm's
cool.
TikTok account. He's got some cute as hell video footage of this thing. And it had a LiDAR camera on its head that was taking full LiDAR images of the entire conference area. And Tribe's going to get a copy of that so we can import the entire convention center into Neos.
Amazing.
Freaking cool.
Gonna
And
be
it's
cool, man.
into this freaking Apple headset that is a piece of garbage, apparently.
And the LiDAR cameras are going to allow you to do a couple other things I'm going to talk about in a minute too, because there's one thing here that not a lot of people are talking about that absolutely blew me away, and it like has stuck with me the last couple of days. But I will say this first. Let's talk about the pass-through. Pass-through is going to be one of the best pass-throughs you've ever seen. People that have tried it said it was damn near almost impossible to tell the difference. I think Norm Chow kind of said it the best, where he said it looked so good. The only thing he saw was maybe a little bit of like fuzziness around the edges of the camera on the pass-through. But he said, other than that, he said, with this less than 12 milliseconds of delay in the pass-through, he's like, he was running my hands in front of my face. I couldn't tell. He was moving my head back and forth. I saw no lag. I saw no smearing. I mean, that pass-through is leaps and bounds beyond what we have right now currently with the Quest Pro or even some of the, the
Pico 4.
the Pico 4. Yeah. I mean, 12 milliseconds of latency, Todd. That's like imperceivable to the human eye.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
So one of the things that I wanted to talk about, we're going to talk about like that LiDAR. So the audio. The audio in this thing is going to be freaking amazing. This isn't like some speakers, in your Quest 2 strap that are decent, okay? This audio is going to use something that they're calling spatial ray tracing audio. Now, we all know what ray tracing is in graphics and, for VR, how they ray trace, for graphics. This is going to ray trace. This ray tracing is going to use the LiDAR to ray trace your room to set up the best audio possible for whatever room you're in. That is freaking amazing. I think the audio is not being talked about enough in this thing. I think it's going to be next level good on the audio.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's and as your environment changes, so does the sounds of the audio. Like, so if you're doing it in your basement, it'll sound like one thing. If you're doing it in a nice closed office space, it'll be even more immersive and more, intimate sound. It has never been done before. I've said this in the Facebook posts. I said, this is what the iPhone did to cell phones. This will do to XR technology for the next 5 or 10 years. This will be the new standard for VR headsets. And I was reading an article on the Business Insider's website. This article was written by a guy named Matthew Ball, who was the author of The Metaverse and How It Will Revolutionize Everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can get it on Amazon. He said there's a reason why the Pro has such a high price. It's called the Tesla approach. They put out the Model S, and eventually they get to a Model 3, and as the price keeps lowering, performance, it gets better. The R&D gets better because they've had all this money from the first products to help initiate the drive for all the technology that's coming in the products that are coming.
Mhm.
So just think the Vision Pro is $3,500, and people are saying it's too expensive. Think of the Vision Pro 8, like the iPhone 8 was
This
compared
is
to the iPhone. It's gonna
Yeah.
blow your freaking mind.
Yeah, I mean, this is the beginning of something. So, like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, whether you're going to go buy this or not, it's irrelevant. It really is,
Right.
because they know that most people aren't going to go buy it. This is their step into doing what they want to do, which is basically make this an iPad for your face. I mean, they want to have something where you can do this spatial computing in an environment and do a whole bunch of other stuff too. Did you see the next level stuff they're going to do with like FaceTime and being able to scan your face with the LiDAR
Oh yeah.
and give you, they're not even calling it an avatar. They're calling it like
Persona
a
or something.
3D persona of yourself, because it doesn't, I mean, it is an avatar, but it looks so good. And that avatar is what you're going to project to people when you call them on FaceTime. So
but
you're
it's
going to see
also it's built into an API that's cross application. So it'll work in Teams, it'll work in WhatsApp, it'll work in Messenger. It's not just tied to an Apple product. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. There's so much here. The optic ID thing, where it's going to scan your retina to unlock the headset. Also, all your stuff is protected with this retinal ID.
Yeah,
That's
so nobody
amazing.
can put. Yeah, that's crazy in itself.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's insane. But Todd, it's garbage. It only has a 2-hour battery life if you're into the battery.
And it's got a
Like-
cable.
And it's got a cable. Like, Apple's
got a
never going to
cable.
come out with something better. Like, and number one, I mean, I could care less if it is. I'm going to play. I'm going to have it plugged into a. Most of the time you're going to have it plugged into an outlet somewhere.
My
and you're gonna have
laptop lasts
battery all
2
day long.
hours. Nobody bitches about that.
Yeah. My laptop doesn't even run that, probably, because I'm freaking running a 3080 Ti chip in this freaking laptop that freaking eats battery like crazy.
Yeah, right?
Come on, man.
I don't get the hate for this thing. I don't understand it.
I don't at all. And like, people saying like, oh, my Quest, the Quest 3 is going to do everything that this thing does. Are you serious?
That's the
Like, are
best
people
comment.
like, I can't
Y'all
see it, it's too
clearly
small.
y'all clearly didn't learn anything from iRobot. So true.
That's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. But I mean, just the stuff that's in this thing is leaps and bounds over much of what we'll have. And, again, most of us are not going to be able to go get this thing. It's going to be too expensive. But I don't want to go say I don't think this is good because I can't. It's too expensive. You know what I mean? I can give it a dig because it's too expensive. I can say, yes, downgrading, it's too expensive. But I cannot go through and say it doesn't do this or it doesn't do that or it's not that good because of the price. You have to, at some point, take the price out of the equation and just admit that the hardware and the software and everything in this headset is freaking next level amazing. Todd, this looks like Ready Player One.
Yeah,
If
this is
you
as
look,
close as it's ever been.
yeah, if you look at what he does in Ready Player One, and he puts the goggles on to go into the Oasis, it looks exactly like this.
And you see his eyes through the thing.
It's like they
exactly the
took
same.
it. I swear, it's like they took it right from there.
Yeah, but I have a problem with one thing you said. You said I can dig this thing because it's too expensive. You can dig this thing because it is expensive. It's not too expensive.
Right. No, you're right.
The price is right. It's probably lower than it should be, to be honest with you, for everything that's in this thing. But it is not too expensive.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It is expensive.
And that's one of the biggest things I took for heat, because one of the tweets I put out was, I'll say it now. For everything that's in this headset, this price is cheap. I'm not saying this price is just cheap. I'm not saying this is cheap, but I'm saying that if you look at everything that's in this headset, this price is cheap. Now, this starts at $34.99. So I think you're going to probably be able to spend probably another $1,000. Yeah, I was thinking another $1,000 to $1,500. You're going to get to $4,500 to $1,500 to $5,000.
Then add tax on that. It'll be a $5,000 headset when you're done buying shit.
Thank God you're buying me one, because I just don't think I can afford this.
I heard Impact was buying all the staff ones, so
that's definitely not going to happen. That is absolutely not going to happen. I can promise you that.
Jasmine promised.
No, she did not. 100% no, she didn't. She's at home right now going, no, I didn't. Todd's fired.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I really did. That wasn't me like talking in the beginning. I really was worried that I overhyped myself. I'm watching this with friends. I watched it with Skiva and Alex, and we were all excited about what we were hearing. And I said, maybe I just need to step back. There's so many people, even industry people. I know industry
I've
people
seen
that
some weird industry comments. Yeah,
dude,
I wasn't
people
happy
that
about
I
it.
respect their opinions,
I
and
agree.
they're like, yeah, I'm disappointed. And then here's my question. I have a question for those people. Don't just come out and say, I'm disappointed I didn't see what I wanted to see. Tell me what you wanted this headset to do that made you disappointed. Like, I get the VR thing. If you're like, I just don't see enough VR here, because and trust me, there is VR here. When you can change your entire environment from not what you're
Like
looking
going
at
like this?
here, yeah, by turning a button on your head, that is virtual reality. Whether it's a game, yeah, okay, maybe that's not a game, but there's more to virtual reality than just a game. Okay, so other than that, though, those people coming out and saying this is a disappointment to me. So again, let's get rid of the price and just tell me where the disappointment is. What did you want this thing to do that you were like, yeah, I didn't get it? Is there anything else it could have done, Todd, that would have made you or blew you away? Or what do you think these people are looking for?
I don't know. Like even Zuckerberg had a meeting on Monday after the Apple showcase with all his staff that got leaked, and in the leak is the transcript of everything that Mark said, and he is not even worried because he says he could buy 7 Quest 3s for this. Like he doesn't even get what this thing is doing.
No. Again, why are we saying I could buy 7? What the fuck am I going to do with 7 Quest 3s? Again, I can't take the parts in 7 Quest 3s and make one Apple Vision Pro.
If he thinks
them all
this is
together
a
and
Quest
make a
Pro
Pimax.
competitor, he's nuts.
But here's where I do agree. And here's where I think that some of the Apple crazies lose it a little bit for me. I am in the middle. I am not an Apple fanboy. Could care less about Apple. But I'm not going to go out and say, wow, if I was Mark Zuckerberg or Meta, I'd be shaking right now. I'd be like quaking in my boots. Do you think that anybody that was going to buy a Quest 3 was like, oh, I'm done now. I'm going to go buy the Apple instead?
Nobody.
It's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Who?
Like I said, I had those comments in Facebook as well, and my reply was the same. It was, this is not the guy that's gonna buy a Quest 3 is now gonna go buy this. This is the guy that was gonna buy a MacBook Pro and is like, oh, maybe I'll buy this instead. That's the guy they're going for.
Meta is not worried at all about this announcement. You want to know why? They're not worried because if anything, all this did was put a spotlight on virtual reality and force people that want gaming to go to Meta for gaming. Now, Meta might not want that because they want to be Apple, and Brad has said that for a long time, and I agree. But to me, that point's irrelevant now. Meta may want to be Apple, but they are not. Meta is a gaming company now, whether they want to be or not. Guess what? Meta is the gaming company known for the affordable Quest 3 that's going to be able to play amazing freaking games. Apple is going to be a prosumer, a way up prosumer Apple person's headset to do spatial computing and do entertainment and things like that. So if you're out there as an Apple person going, wow, man, Quest 3 is dead. I saw people out there, Quest 3 is dead before it ships. And I'm like, are you serious?
Wow.
I'm like, how is there, where is me? I'm in the middle. I think you're in the middle. D sounds like you're in the middle. Probably some people in our chat are in the middle. But where is the disconnect that I see all these people either way up here, Quest 3 is dead on arrival, and all these other people here going, wow, this Apple headset is disappointing. There's nothing in it. I'm like, people are like, it's just a monitor for your face. And I'm like,
no.
What?
Oh my God, those are people
what
that
are
are
you
not smart.
talking about? People talk out of their asses so much in this day and age and just spout fucking nonsense. And it bugs me. It bothers me.
Yeah.
And I got to go through DMs telling me that the Crewcast, Apple paid the Crewcast.
Oh my God.
to say the things. You think Apple gives two shits what any of us idiots over in the crewcast say?
Do they know that
they're gonna
that
go pay
gamer
us?
tag's an Oculus ambassador? Like, you think he's gonna take
I'm like,
Apple money and
I'm
Quest
like,
money?
people,
Come on.
people, are you serious? Like, we're all Apple shills, and I'm like, come on, people.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh, yeah. Brad's like, pay me, please. Seriously, I will, dude. Look, I can be bought. I'll say it right now. I can be bought.
Absolutely.
If you want to buy Apple, you want to send me a headset for free, dude.
I
I'll
will
take it
review
into the
the
back
shit
room
out
and
of
do
that.
things to it you wouldn't want anybody to know
That's
about.
right.
I'll take one and I'll even pay shipping. That
Okay, I also have one. I have one other problem with it, and
Mhm.
and I don't know if it's being addressed enough with the people that are saying, "Oh, it's cool. Maybe I'll get one." I'm not an Apple person, so for me, I don't know if the technology tied to Apple was smart. Like for them, obviously, it's smart. I would like to see something with the same specs, the same type of technology in it, that I didn't have to have an Apple ID. Not because I think they're
Yep.
going to steal my data or any of that bullshit that people are freaking out about Pico with and Facebook and all that crap. Not because of that, because I don't have an iPhone. So in the display or in the video, they showed, when you're working on your iPhone, you can pause what you're doing, put on the headset, and continue what you're doing. Those kind of
Mhm.
functionalities, I would never interact. I would never do that.
Dude.
So I'm limiting what I would actually use it for, I think, because I'm not in
Yeah.
their ecosystem. So
No.
does that mean now I got to buy an iPhone, or I should buy an
Yes.
iPhone? Now that I
Yes.
should buy an iPad. So now my $3,500 headset is now $10,000 and I am knee deep in the Apple ecosystem,
Here's where it gets
which is
people like
exactly
me,
what they want you to
okay?
do.
Because again, I am a prosumer, right? I am probably who they're looking for. I am a person who wants to consume every piece of new technology I can. I am very lucky that most of it is sent to me. Do I believe that Apple is going to send me a headset? Absolutely not. So I am going to have to attain one in some way, and whether that be me figuring out how somebody buys it for me, is what's going to happen. I'm going to get one. But Todd, what have I been trying to decide to buy for the last like 3 months?
Yeah.
A Z Fold. So I have a Samsung 20 Note, and it's time to get a new one. And I've been waiting for the newest Z Fold to come out because Todd has a Z Fold, and I'm in love with it. I am not buying the Z Fold. I'm going to hold on to my 20 Note now until the next iPhone comes out. Because guess what? If I'm going to go and invest in this headset, I want to get every little bit of it I can out of it for $3,500. So I am going to become.
That's
can't even
what
believe
I
I'm
was
gonna
getting
say
at.
it.
Like my next phone might be an iPhone because I
No,
want
it's
to
not
be.
might.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Well,
it.
we got till January,
Gonna
right? Like a
drink
lot
the
of things can
juice.
change between now and then.
I'm gonna have to drink the juice. Like I have family members that I like dig all the time. I'm like, I can push their buttons because I tell them how crappy their iPhones are,
Yeah.
and like how crappy the iOS system is. I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, I'm going to get it.
You ask my wife every time her phone doesn't do something right. My default answer is should have bought an Android.
Yeah.
Every
No,
time it drives
I'm
her
with
fucking
you.
crazy. But that's what I
I'm
say.
100%
Oh, my
with you.
phone just crashed. Sucks. Should have bought an Android. And now I'm gonna be the guy that should have bought an Android and
Literally,
got stuck with an iPhone.
the all the things that you're going to be able to do cross between.
That's where I think it's gonna be the coolest.
It's going to be. Did you see the part where you can actually, if you own a MacBook Pro,
Yeah.
you can look at the MacBook Pro with your headset on, and it will automatically beam whatever is on your MacBook Pro operating right at that point into a screen in your headset just by looking at it.
And it locks the laptop so that people can't see what you're doing.
Right, exactly. Then you can only
cool.
see. I mean, we didn't even talk about like the way that the pass through works. So like when you're in your own environment, people can see your eyes. When you're in your own home environment, the pass through, people can see your eyes in that OLED panel that's on the front. When you go full immersion mode and you're in VR, basically, your eyes go away and you get this
and stuff.
and you get this like super cool ambient light that comes across and kind of like lets people know you're in VR. But if somebody walks into your space that they're close enough, guess what? You see them come into your space. So no more that like people can touch you when you're in VR and freak you out. That's not gonna go. And then what happens when they come into your space? Your vision now comes back to your eyes. They can start to see your eyes again. So you lose that effect once they walk into your space. This is the smartest system I've ever seen for people to be able to wear this thing all day long, Todd. Here's the one point where I'm not 100% sold on the headset. It's way bigger than I thought. It's the only thing I can say about it that I'm not that I'm upset about it. I'm okay with it. It's just bigger than I thought it would be. How about you?
I thought there'd be more in the battery pack. I thought the battery pack would actually be more a horsepower pack with a battery in it.
I mean,
and
but I
be less
think
in the headset is what I thought.
And I think we'll have more, or I think you'll have a second, a third party battery pack that's going to be like a 5-hour battery pack.
I'm not worried about the length of the
Oh,
battery.
you
I
thought there would be
like the
computing in it,
chip
or
would have
weight?
been in the battery pack, and the cord from the battery would have done more to make the headset smaller. Take some of the shit out of the headset,
Yeah.
like the chips, maybe put them in a, on a board inside the battery pack.
This was one of the only things I had like an argument about on the other side for people that were like so pro Apple, and they're like, no, this headset's beautiful, it's perfect, it needs to be what it is. I'm like, guys, if Steve Jobs saw this headset, I don't think he'd be extremely happy. I mean, he'd think it'd be okay, but it's like not like Steve Jobs was all about making things beautiful and like look perfect. And he was like, there's a famous story about him throwing away like 80,000 computers because the CD-ROM tray was not just a slot that you put the CD-ROM in the computer. It actually had a tray that slid out, and that's not what he wanted. So he made him throw away 80,000 versions that had already been built. I mean, that's Steve Jobs. He was all about beauty and the way machines worked. And to me, this is a good-looking headset. It's just a little big. And a couple of things that people had said that tried it on said it feels a little heavy. Todd, it's got a glass front on the front of the headset.
It is glass, yeah. And no top strap, which is going to drive Brad nuts if he even gets one.
One of my points back. Marquez Brownlee and also Norm Chow did have a top strap.
Oh, it did?
They just didn't show it. They didn't show it anywhere except for in the when people were doing the test.
Did Brownlee have it on, or are you just talking about it?
No, he wore it, and he tried it, and so did. There's a whole bunch of people that tried it, like Norman Chow and.
Did he have it on in his video though?
Oh no, you couldn't. They wouldn't let any. It was
Okay.
just people talking about it. They would not let anybody do any kind of video shooting of anything. It was basically just these people describing their experience with it. So there's no video footage or anything like that. The head strap is not the vertical head strap that you see on like the Quest. It's like the big screen headset where it goes side to side, or what I have in my Quest Pro where it goes side to side. But it sounds like I think it sounds like it's going to be needed. But did you see the way that the strap works? It's that simple clip system to have the whole back strap go on and off. It looks super. Did you see that? Can you see like all this that you can? Number one, Apple's going to have a ton of shit accessories you can put on this thing.
You can already get it in 6 colors,
and you can and you can have 3 different sizes on that back strap too, right?
Red, blue, gray, black. Yeah, I was like, fucking smart.
I actually didn't hear that. They have it colored. I didn't.
Yeah, it's all colored. I'll see if I can pull up the page.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. Now there's questions I still have. Like I still want to know what the field of view is. We don't know that. I still want to know what the how many hertz it's running at. I heard anybody say anywhere from 90 hertz to 120 hertz. But we don't know the answer on that yet. There's some things I want to know. You know what I mean? So. I want some more specifics on some of the things, some of the specs. I think that we'll see here coming and being released later on.
I would specifically like $2,000 knocked off, and then I'll buy it.
Yeah, so 1,500, you're down.
Even that's stretching it, but again, thinking of it as a laptop replacement, 15, yeah, I'd be all right.
There's just so many things that you're going to be able to do. Did you see that it actually has a thing on the front? It has a button on the front where you're going to either be able to take pictures or take video, immersive video, and then play it back in freaking 3D in your headset.
Wow.
The only part I didn't like about that is you have to have the headset on to do that. So like if they showed you like at your daughter's birthday party or something, so are you really going to run over, slap on your headset just so you can take a video of her blowing out her candles? If you could do that with your iPhone, because I know iPhones have LiDAR cameras in them now. Maybe there's some sort of depth sensor coming in the new iPhone 26 or whatever the hell the next number is.
So Brad's saying, I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Todd, but Brad just corrected me.
Okay.
He's saying 90 hertz. It runs at 90 hertz.
Oh, I thought it ran at 120 native.
Did you know that? Because I didn't hear the Apple say that anywhere. Did Apple come out and put that because I didn't. I listened back to the show a couple of different times, so unless they came out with something afterwards, I didn't hear them say what it was running at. So if Brad's saying that, he must either have some information or they actually come out and said it somewhere else. But Brad's saying it runs at 90 hertz, except if you're watching 24 frames per second.
That's right.
2D video, it switches to 96 hertz to remove the judder. Okay.
Yeah, it's on the spec sheet.
Oh, they talked about in the dev talk afterwards. That I did not watch. Yeah, I couldn't.
The 120 hertz native is actually the Quest 3, not the Apple. My bad.
Mm-hmm. I did hear many of the people who tried it compared it. They actually thought, because they didn't know either when they were testing it, they actually thought, they were claiming that they thought it was going to be 120 hertz because it ran so smooth. Very interesting.
I can't find the pictures I saw with the colors. That's gonna drive me nuts.
Dropped it.
Yeah. How about the controls, D? That seems to be a sticking point for a lot of people. Anybody who wanted virtual reality here is kind of like no controls, and there's no way they can make games for a headset that has no controllers, and they're never going to see controllers because Apple's not ever going to make controllers for this headset. Number one, are you disappointed no controllers? Number two, do you think we'll never see controllers by Apple for this headset?
I wouldn't say never. But Apple has never been, to me, synonymous with gaming.
No.
So if there are, a few games where I can use hand tracking, okay, cool. But it's a laptop replacement. It's not a full-on gaming headset. So
Yeah, it's definitely
I
not.
think they will 100% be controllers. The Sony PlayStation controller is already compatible with it, and they used it to play some games in the video.
right.
Yeah,
So,
I would say any controller pretty much. I think will, like, even an Xbox will be compatible.
right.
But
So
yeah,
there
they
you
showed
can
the
already
Sony.
play PC VR games if you have a Xbox controller, PlayStation controller, or whatever kind of controller. Now, who's to say they can't make Bluetooth controllers or there's 12 cameras on the front of this damn thing. You can't tell me those cameras can't do something other than just look at my hands. They'll be controllers.
Yeah. Good game. Doe says no games. Marquez Brownlee says they would never ever make controllers for it. I mean, you can't say that. I mean, Marquez doesn't know. He can say he thinks they're never going to make controllers for it, but they could have plans already for some type of controller. It may not be what we think of as a normal controller or normal controls. I think they will definitely get into as high as they can into like this hand tracking and make everything work as best they can with the hand tracking. But I don't know, and there possibly could be a controller down the road for them. They have patents for controllers. I know they do. They have over 5,000 patents that they're currently holding for this. So
the Army's flying by. We can't hear you.
oh my God, it's loud.
That's I was like, I heard it.
So it was a company called Bandwork who makes accessories, have already come out with accessories for the Apple, which is the colored bands I saw. And there's the orange one, and there's a leather PLU one. Like, they look gorgeous. Like, so this just, to me, like, regardless of what these look like, this is opening up an enormous door for accessories already.
Absolutely.
We haven't
You're
even
going to
seen
see
this thing.
tons of stuff. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Brad says, I saw what the golf running on the headset in the dev talk.
No way.
You just know what the bat is coming.
Oh my God.
I will say that they did say they're going to have. Yeah, exactly. They did say they're going to have over 100 games from Apple, what they call Apple Arcade or whatever it is, that are going to be available on launch that you're going to be able to play in the headset. Now, is that going to be VR? No. It's going to be immersive gaming in your headset with a controller, but doesn't mean any less. It's not any less freaking cool. I'm telling you right now, I can't wait. I haven't had a chance to yet, but I can't wait to play a Steam Deck on those Rokid Max glasses because it's freaking cool. It's a great way to do it. And if this headset is as good as it sounds like it's going to be looking through those lenses, I would absolutely play some, flat games in a VR headset, immersive, what they call immersive mode in a VR headset. And you got to remember, a lot of these apps that are currently on the App Store, a lot of them are going to be AR apps. They're
Right.
going to be games that you're going to be able to play. Like there are companies that are going to, or developers that are going to start working like right now, between now and when this thing launches in the spring, are going to be working on either apps that are currently in the App Store already as mobile games and making them into AR experiences, or they're going to start making from the ground up. I mean, John Hibbins from Windlands 2 was in our VR Crewcast chat, and he had already stated Windlands 2 is going to the Quest Pro. He stated, or the Quest Pro is going to the Apple Vision Pro. So
We already know
going
No
to-
Man's Sky is going to the
No
Apple Vision
Man's
Pro.
Sky will
It's
be
already on
there.
their Steam page.
Yeah. So we are going to have, VR games. Now, is it going to be the VR games that we think we're going to get in the Quest 3? Absolutely not. It's not going to be the same type of gaming device, but does that mean we won't have any virtual
I
reality?
don't know, man.
Absolutely
No Man's
not.
Sky is freaking gorgeous.
No, it's going to be
If
great.
that works on
No,
an
I-
Apple Vision Pro
yeah.
standalone, that's going to
Yeah.
be amazing.
No, I'm just saying we're not going to get all the experiences that we have
no.
on our
Yeah.
PSVR 2 or, this, again, this is not a headset that's meant for gaming in any way. It doesn't mean you can't play gaming on it. You can't game
Right.
on it. Just like the Quest Pro. People who were telling me forever, wow, what are you going to get? The Quest Pro, they're saying it doesn't game. Yeah, it's not made for gaming. Does it mean it can't game? No, it's the best VR headset that I have, and I have them all pretty much. It's still one of the best. I use it over my Vario Aero because it's just easy and it looks great and I love it. And the controls are amazing. I use it over my Valve Index. I use it over my Pico 4. I haven't touched a Quest 2 in freaking months, man. I would never put a Quest 2 on my face again. Does that mean you should go buy it?
Since
No.
November, I've never put my Quest 2 on my face.
Yeah, I still don't think you should buy it. I wouldn't recommend anybody go
No.
buy it, but still, it's still a great headset.
Quest 3 will be better.
Quest 3 will be better. And
It'll be
again,
good.
as excited as I am today for this headset, I am just as excited, maybe more because it's more in my wheelhouse of gaming for the Quest 3.
Right.
So again, we have these shifts of I either have to be way on this side or I have to be way on this side. Just try and come down to the middle and like take the bias out of what you're looking at and just go, damn, this is amazing piece of technology that is going to push us forward in what we are all here for, which is our augmented reality and virtual reality. Whether that means you're going to go buy it or not doesn't matter. This is good for us all the way around. This is a day where millions and millions of people saw virtual reality and they saw all the things that you're going to be able to do, and it kind of blew some people away. That's a good thing for us. It's a good thing for our industry. Apple putting money into this means big things for developers. It brings more money in for the developers that we want to be able to make great games. If they can make it
like
app for
hundreds
Apple,
of millions of customers Apple has that this headset is going to be slammed in front of every time they walk into an Apple store to get tech
100%.
support on their iPhone. There's going to be huge freaking displays with these goddamn Vision Pro things, and they're going to be like, "Ooh, what the fuck's that?" It's
yeah,
going to be awesome for VR. It's crazy.
it really is. It's really a good thing. I just wish people would see it more. You know what I mean? It's like everybody, like they always want to, like whatever camp they're in, like they have to stay in that camp. And I just want to see people just go, I love my Quest 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to love my Quest 3. I'm not buying the Apple thing, but man, it looks amazing. You know what I mean? It's great for VR. That's all I'm looking for. I mean, I don't know. And I'm not saying you can't have your own opinion, but honestly, if you're having the opinion that this disappointed you, you need to tell me what it needed to do within reason. Tell me what it needed to do to not make you disappointed. So like, if you're one of those people in chat right now and you're like, didn't get it, thing doesn't impress me at all. What would it had to do to impress you? Besides, don't give me that I needed VR games. Okay. Cause that's not what it's there to do anyway. But so don't give me that, because we were never
And
going
not
to
only
get
that, but developers haven't had access to this thing either, which is why it's not releasing till next year. So now developers have access to the software development kit. Everything's available as of the launch or the video day, so that they can start going and developing for this thing.
Wes says, but it's not VR, bro. It's not VR, bro. If I can't VR, it's a piece of shit. Dude, it has a freaking dial on the top that basically takes your environment and freaking morphs it into VR. So I don't see any other headset doing that.
Well, in all fairness, you can double tap the Quest. It does the same thing.
No. This is
It doesn't look
immersion
anywhere
where you're
near as
like,
cool though.
No, that's garbage.
It's very much Ready Player One for
Trash.
sure.
Trash, bro. This is not like the standalone that we have right now. It's like passable for what we have. Like we always say, like, you know, this one's good, but this one's good. But if we took these two together and we've like meshed it together and made a great pass through, that would be awesome. This is that pass through. This is the one where we're like, oh, it's awesome. It has a depth sensor in it, guys. No other headset, even the Vive XR Elite, which touts, hey, we have a depth sensor chip, but we don't have it turned on yet. Nobody can use it. Well,
Doesn't work.
they don't have it. They don't work. Well, I mean, we've seen it work, but it's not working in any other model than the demo that we used.
That's right.
This is going to have a depth sensor built into it day one. D, you going to go buy one now?
No, still no.
Have we convinced you?
No. Would I like one? Yes. Am I going to buy it?
That is the exact right answer. You're happy that it exists and you're not buying one.
Because I would if it was, again,
and
$2,000 less. I'd be all in on it.
No, I think the answer is if I had $2,000 more, I would buy it. But it being less is never gonna happen.
Right.
With all the shit that's in it, it needs to be at that price or more. Right. Honestly.
Yeah.
If I if I had another extra $10,000, yeah, for sure I'd go buy one.
This is another one of those things where I'm like, I would never ever go to anybody and go, "You're crazy for not buying this." I am 100% down with saying some people that buy this are crazy probably for buying this. Like, to me, you know, if you got to go like sell something, like if you got to go sell a kidney, or you know your daughter can't get her birthday presents, or you got to sell your car and go get a bike, then yeah, you should probably. I'm going to tell you not to go buy this. Okay. If you have expendable income and you have money and you want to go buy one because you want the latest tech, then I think you should go buy it. But this is one of those things I would like. I'm telling you that I think this price is cheap, but I still don't think that most people are probably going to go get it. And they probably shouldn't. And I would never like say anybody should or say anything bad because somebody decided not to go get it. I'm just saying things. I'm not even saying bad. I'm just saying people boggle me when they just say that the technology is no good because it's something that they wouldn't buy.
Some people just have tunnel vision when it comes to something that they can't have, you know.
I get it.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Mepper says 2 words: business expense. Todd, a question for you. We're gonna get going here in a minute because we've been going for a long time and I've had a really long day. But I want to say, Todd, are you getting rid of your big screen Beyond? Are you gonna cancel your order?
No, not at all.
You're insane, bro. You're insane.
Why?
Because your wife is going to divorce you, number one. There's no way that she's going to let you buy $1,000 big screen Beyond and then go get a $4,000 or $4,500 other thing.
Well, stop talking about it on the podcast and I won't get in trouble.
Oh, dude, you're getting in trouble. There's no doubt you're getting in trouble.
No, the big screen Beyond, I'm super stoked for. I need an improvement in my PC VR world because the index is just a big giant brick on my face and I'm sick of it. So I'm really looking forward to the big screen Beyond. Absolutely. I don't like using my Quest for PC VR. So this thing's way nicer, way better, way faster, looks better, way lighter. I could go on and on. Things
so
awesome.
You're getting both.
New field of view. Come on. Yeah, well, I can't do PC VR with my Apple thing.
No.
So
but
I need
you
both.
have it, but you have you have a Valve Index. You do not need both.
Stop talking.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah, I don't see a need now for anything but a Quest 3 to me because you're going to get the Quest 3, right? So, and if the Quest 3, which is we think is going to be like better PC VR headset than we currently have, like, and you're going to have this Apple headset that's going to be amazing. Like, where do you fit the big screen Beyond into your like rotation of headsets? Like, so you'll never PC VR with your Quest 3, or you think the big screen Beyond is just that much better that you'll always do PC VR with that?
Yes.
And you're going to have 15 headsets that you need, and your wife who's not going to divorce you.
I have a hole right there for the index. That's where it's going.
Allison, I'm just telling you, Allison, I'm telling you right now, he's not staying with me. If you
Why do you think we bought an apartment downtown? So when she kicks me out, I got somewhere to go.
You're so dead, bro. You're so dead. Oh my God.
Just wait till I convince you to get one. Your wife's gonna kill me. First,
no,
the monitor. Now it's the
no. I'm getting one. There's no doubt.
convincing. Yeah,
I already talked to Steph. She's like, I know you. When it ended and I talked to her, I called her on the phone. She's like, look, I already know you're getting one. Just figure out how you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's for me. Like I with the Quest Pro, like I figured out how to get one. Right? I was like, I'm not buying one, but I'm going to figure out how to get one, and I did. And I'm going to do the same thing here if I can. I mean, if I can't, I'll buy it. I'll figure out how to buy it, but I'm going to try and figure out how to get one. I'm good at this.
You know what? If you're getting an Apple phone,
two.
maybe you can finance it along with the phone.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, that's good. That's the biggest thing with me, Todd. I have to go now, and I have to go now and like completely switch over. Now, I am not getting a MacBook. I'll tell you that right now. I would love one that would sound great, but I love my computer that I have, my laptop.
For your face.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I'm not going to
Exactly.
be like switching over to all like I'm not going to that route.
Yeah, no.
I think that's phone and headset.
That's what I'm saying. Like Tribe convinced me that maybe buying a MacBook, even a used one, might be beneficial for video editing and stuff, just because they're so much more efficient at that.
Yeah, but
And
would you need it with your headset, or could your headset just do what it needs to do?
I don't know. I think my headset could just do it.
That's what I mean. Why would you need the MacBook
That's
Pro?
what I'm saying.
If
I was
the
getting to
headset
that.
is a MacBook Pro. Yeah, there you go.
I'm getting to that. Yeah. So after the conversation with Tribe, I was like, well, why don't I just get the Apple Vision Pro then? I don't need a laptop.
Agreed. Don't get it.
Yeah.
You know what? Get the laptop and the headset. Use the laptop for a little bit to see how it works with it, and then return the laptop.
Yeah, I could do that. But I never return anything. I just end up keeping it all. Never mind. My wife gets all mad.
Ollie VR for selling my car for this, not divorcing my wife because I need food to live. Travel Man says my son never was interested in VR, and now he's all into getting one. He's Apple all the way, and that's
the
another one of these
market.
things. Yeah.
Yep. And his buddies are gonna walk into an Apple store to look at the next iPhone and see one, and they're gonna be like, "Holy shit!"
Destiny 11, no controllers, no VR games. Yo, what up with that? $3,500. It's not cheap. That's one thing I'll never say about this headset. Now, I will say it is cheap. I'm just saying it's cheap for what it is. It's
not
still
affordable.
Expensive. Yeah, exactly. Wes says, don't forget, Valve is coming 100% with a headset, Todd. Are you going to get that
Absolutely.
too?
By 2029, we'll all have Deckards on our face.
That's the whole thing. I mean, I'm
sick of waiting for the Deckard, so I'm not holding my breath.
I can't hold out hope for this ghost Deckard thing that's coming somewhere. When
the only thing is, yeah, you got to just show me one, and then I'll believe you.
What if they drop the Deckard like in October?
Well, Samsung's coming out with a new one too next year, January.
I know.
Early 2024. Samsung's entering the VR market again, and they've partnered with people so that they don't have to build it themselves like they did with the Samsung Gear.
Yeah.
So it could be big.
Could be
their own chip. Everything's being customized and custom made for the Samsung headset.
Everybody's getting it now. Everybody's
getting
back
the
in.
Apple competitor. Maybe I don't need to switch to Apple because the Android version will work just as cool.
I'm still switching to Apple. Jamie Rex says not buying Apple Pro till it gets Beat Saber.
You don't need controllers for Beat Saber. I'm sure it'll come.
Yeah, right. Just wave your arms.
Meta's going to give them an IP license for Beat Saber? Not a chance.
Mepper says his guess is Index in 2025.
Index 2.
Arabella 72 sliding in late says hello everyone. What's up, Arabella? How are you doing? Todd, we got to get back to some normal everyday Patreon meetings. It's been like too long. You did one last week without me.
I did, yeah. Apparently you were there for a few minutes, and
I did. I stopped in. Me and D waved. Me and D and Roots were having, and Steve and Alex were having dinner, and we came in and waved and said hi for a few minutes.
Yeah, I heard.
It was fun.
Then
all right, guys.
Yeah, we chatted for like an hour or something.
Let's give this final key away that we have to give away. It's getting late here, and
let's do it. I remember
I'm
what it's
getting
for.
tired, and Dee's got to play some Diablo and eat dinner before she goes to bed.
Yeah, I need to eat dinner to myself. It's 10:30. I got a big day tomorrow. I got to fly out of here tomorrow too. I got to go look at some houses.
Hey, good luck on your house search. I'm
Thank
excited.
you.
Send me pictures.
I will, 100%. We're excited.
Okay, we're gonna give away a key to Barbaria. And then we've got a key for a Curious Tale of Stolen Pets. Oh, actually, no, PDX VR already won the Barbaria key. So this one's for the Curious Tale of Stolen Pets.
So J Devil said, "I'm so glad he didn't fold to pressure and change his opinion of the Vision Pro. I was about to lose all respect. Fucking love you, dude. Thank you, man. I did think about it. I really did.
Congratulations, Mr. Tasselhoff.
Yeah, congrats,
Ooh.
dude.
That is for Curious Tale of Stolen Pets PCVR.
And thank you to Mickey Burr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. I shouldn't say I thought about it. I didn't think about it. I said I took time to go back and let the hype kind of fade away and then just relook at everything again, just to make sure I wasn't wrong. Make sure I wasn't being, prone to hype and, getting caught up in the moment. You know what I mean? Like I said, I watched the entire thing over again. I watched everybody's videos who tried it. I just can't convince myself that this isn't the next level of virtual reality and augmented reality that we all want. Whether it's the gaming headset we all want is a different story. That's not what we're saying here.
It's not yeah.
But I think this is a huge step
MacBook
forward
Pro
with
on your face.
On your face.
Amazing.
You know who else likes to have things on their face?
My mom.
Talking about Pete. You were
Absolutely.
I don't know.
All right, guys.
Wait. I got one more thing I got to give away before we bugger off.
All right.
A few episodes ago, episode 90, we were supposed to give away a key to Arcade Legend, I believe, and we forgot.
Okay, do it.
It was a YouTube comment prize. So we are going to. Where the hell is Discord? My God, I got too much shit open. Okay, here we go. And Mindjive was nice enough to remind me and sent me a note. It is for Arcade Legend on episode 90. So I've got it up here on the YouTube comment picker, and we're going to just quickly give away
the YouTube nose picker.
The YouTube nose picker.
Who doesn't love that, right, D?
Like those pictures that me on your phone.
Oh my God, D! I have 2 words for you. Moon rocks.
Oh God. After the show. After the show.
All right, so all you had to do to enter this was comment something on the video on episode 90, and you were entered in to win. Who is it gonna be?
I gotta tell you, it was
Warmac.
so good. It was so good to see D and Roots. That was one of the highlights of my trip, D. I'll admit it right now. It was amazing. Just to see 2 people that are living together now in the same house that I absolutely love and adore, together, happy. I was like, I get to hug everybody. It was awesome.
And D doesn't like driving downtown or downtown traffic in any city. So that's how much I drove down there for you twice.
I know. We closed the bar the second night.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so you guys see who won that?
Yeah, Warmark. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations.
Send me a
Warmark.
note on Discord, and I will fire off a key to you.
All right, guys. A couple of reminders. Big things coming tomorrow. All right, 2 things during the day. Go watch Between Realities. Alex and Skiva have on Ian Hamilton from Upload VR, who just went and had hands-on time with the Apple Vision Pro. So I'm sure they're going to be talking a ton tomorrow. Between Realities, Alex and Skiva live with Ian Hamilton from Upload, with what I assume reports on the Apple Vision Pro. Tomorrow night, I will unfortunately not be a part of it for seems like forever. But after this, I promise I will be there every time. Virtual Strangers, Wes and Roots are back tomorrow night for Strangers in the Night on Friday. Checking out some pretty cool games. I don't exactly remember what we were doing, but unfortunately, I'll just be flying in. I don't get in until almost midnight tomorrow night, so I will not be able to participate. But go see Wes and Roots. Saturday, I'm going to live stream. D. Probably goes to Tabor. May do some Quantar. I'm thinking about Quantar. Would be cool. And maybe there's another game that came out last week called Battle Talent, which is a cool game that is very much like Blade and Sorcery, but it's got guns. And it's got mods like Blade and Sorcery. It's a new melee combat game, but it's like a melee combat with ranged weapon game that's out called Battle Talent. I think I'm going to stream a little bit of that, maybe some Quantar, and then some Ghost of Tabor, and then who knows? We'll take it from there. Maybe we'll see some our favorites. I'd love to spend some time with Betty. Maybe some D can come in. That'd be fun if she can get her out. If I can get her out of if I can get her out of Diablo 4.
Diablo 4, maybe.
And then Sunday, Virtual Strangers. Come hang out. We'll do the Virtual Strangers thing. Wes and Roots, I'm sure they have a million things to talk about. Probably a lot of this stuff. So it'll be super cool to hear what they have to say. Todd, you got anything coming that you want to tell anybody about?
I got some videos dropping next week, some new games. Been doing something a little different on our TikTok page. Hopefully it seems to be going over well. So Tribe's been helping me with curating that to a new audience, and I have high hopes for that.
Hell yeah. I absolutely love it. And then next week, I'm going to try and see if we can get a guest in here next week. I'm not going to say who it is, but it's somebody that's been here before we haven't seen in a long time. I'm going to try and do that for next week.
That narrows it down.
Yeah, right? But then the week after that, join us for Anna Ribeiro from Arvory for Pixel Rip 1978. That's going to be awesome. Not next week, but the week after that. All right, D,
I'm going to go play that this weekend. I didn't know we had access to that. You got to start emailing me shit.
You got to listen to Wes.
That's cool.
D, anything you're going to stream this weekend? You going to stream or do anything?
I'm still, man, after I'm still trying to fine tune stuff with my layouts and everything with Twitch. So I'm working on it. So I will be soon, eventually.
D, coming to a Twitch stream near you.
That's right.
All right, everybody. Thank you for being here for the whole night. It was a really fun time. Love your VR headset, neighbor. It's all good. Just love everybody.
Just love everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, guys.